Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School as we welcome Peoria Richwoods for the first of 3 volleyball contests. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is my partner, the coach, Mike Plunkett. Mike, how are you tonight?
I'm doing really well, Jim. Looking forward to some good volleyball. We've got what I think is going to be pretty even matchup from top to bottom. I did the thing you never want to do is compare scores. You compare scores, and all you got out of comparing scores is these two teams and programs seem to be pretty even right now.
Absolutely. It is rivalry night here in the kitchen, and it's a lot of green, a little bit of blue, and I think this gym is only going to get more crowded as the evening continues. But we're going to get things underway here with Richwoods serving and Christian Johnson serving for the Knights, and away we go. Ball's hit off the net there in the middle there. I believe that was Fulmer with the first swing. Tip ball. Irish look to get things going. Back row hit.
Good back row hit by Jeanette.
Again, that will not be the last time we see that tonight. A little miscommunication by the Irish. They're able to keep the ball up. Skyen hits it over. Free ball's controlled by the Knights. Nice swing there, number 13. Ella Merritt will bury it for the Knights, and they're on the board, 1-0.
If that first volley's any indication, we may be here a while tonight.
I have a feeling we better start getting breakfast orders in. So
that's good. You like to see it. You like to see
absolutely
good serving, good passing, good hitting, good defense, and we saw it all there in that first volley.
Oh,
nice
great job there. I believe that was Gabby Fulmer right there at the net, taking a swing at that. Let me see here on the replay. Just picked her spot beautifully there. Back left corner, found the opening, put it down, ties this game up quickly as Riley Bear serves for the Irish. Sophia Skyen goes after that one hard. Again, Libero Schaefer is back there.
She made a really nice pass on that one.
Absolutely. That's an excellent job there by number 14, Johnson.
Yeah, she called that one, and
absolutely.
You know, you get to a spot on the floor, you got to know where you are. Then if the ball is going to be on one side or the other, it's either in or out from where you're standing.
Ridley Armstrong with the strong serve. Irish are able to control. Tip ball by Riley Bear. Knights will come back the other way. Tip the other way. Look at Millie Jeanette and gets to that. He's going to come back.
That's always a problem. That first pass is a little, and right away, Leah Schaefer just acknowledged it. She said that was my fault. Well, you know what? I think she's going to do more good than bad. So I don't think she needs to apologize to anybody.
And again, we're seeing good communication from both teams early in the first set here.
Well, you know what? If you're Notre Dame and you don't get excited about playing Richwoods and vice versa, something's wrong. That's kind of your rivalry.
Right. Absolutely. Rhea Woods with a little miss hit at the net there will give the Irish their first lead here, or at least an early lead, 3-2. As Sophia Skyen will go back to serve. That's a great job by Woods. Get that ball up. She's going to come back, set the ball over.
Good first pass. Setting that back row hit. Good swing, though. Good swing by Skyen. I'll take my chances with that.
Without a doubt. You absolutely want Skyen swinging at the ball and swinging hard. Just a little bit short of the top of the net. And here is Ella Merritt. Takes a nice swing with the serve. Skyen with the first pass. They go to Haley Beck. Ball will be tipped at the net there. I believe that was number 28, Addison Morrissey.
Good swing.
Ball is tipped. Well, it's going to be everything Riley Bear could do to keep that ball up, but just got caught up in the net and dropped for the point, and the Knights have a 4-3 lead here. As number 13, Ella Merritt, will continue serving here.
Ella played basketball for my daughter at the school formerly known as Lindbergh, now called Liberty Leadership, and I helped coach a little bit there, came to practice and did some things, and Ella's one of the nicest girls I've come across. I like to see her out here playing and doing well.
Absolutely.
Even though she's wearing the wrong color green, as far as I'm concerned.
I concur. She's on the wrong side of the net here.
She's a wonderful kid, great athlete. I want nothing but good things for her.
That's going to go off the far side of her hand and go out of bounds on the far side of the court. And we're going to get a couple of substitutions here for the Irish. Number 14, Celeste Cogdell, who I suspect is going to go right in and go serving. And number 10, Aiden Maloney will check in, make a switch with the libero.
And we had a libero switch on the Richwoods side as well. Again, the rule that neither one of us can fully explain, but we can,
exactly.
But we can at least announce it.
That's going to be a nice swing and hit and go down. I see number 1 on the floor for Richwoods. I don't have number 1 on my roster, but I think we're going to have to figure that out here quickly, and I don't know if we can get...
Yeah, we'll try to find out who that might be. Try not to miss any names if we can. That's a beautiful swing.
That just buries it going cross court. Again, as we take a look at that replay, great first pass there by Kayla Kinning. Makes it an easy setup there for the Irish to just have Jeanette and bury that ball. Nevaeh Brewer will check in for the Knights as we see number 2, Claire Seneca, serve a nice ace. Tie this up here in the first set.
You know, you always talk about serving hard, serving deep. Sometimes those kind of knuckleballs that just dive in the middle of the floor are the hardest ones to deal with.
Absolutely.
Richwoods made a nice adjustment there.
Nice patience by Maloney, get the offense set up.
Good adjustment by Jeanette.
Yeah, just a little tight at the net. Nice bump set. Jeanette's going to take a swing at the net. Down it goes for the point. Again, we talked about this just a short bit ago. It's going to go back and forth all night, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. You know, the score is pretty indicative of how the game's been played thus far. I think you know, you had mentioned it earlier. Fewest service errors. The more clean passing you're going to get, that's going to probably determine, because these two teams appear to be, at least early on, pretty evenly matched.
So Claire Seneca will serve again here for the Irish with an 8-6 lead. We're in the first set of this freshman contest. That's a tough first pass, but the Knights are able to control it. Nice hustle by Seneca. They keep it alive. Irish get it over. Knights come back. They go outside. Nope, they keep it in the middle. Ball's tipped over.
We need to take advantage. Nice block.
Oh, nice block right at the net there.
Bria Woods.
Yep, number 11, Bria Woods.
Bria's done a couple really nice things up the net for the Knights already.
So number 1 here, and folks, I apologize. We're
going to find out who that is.
So we're going to go outside of Jeanette. She goes, attacks it. Oh,
beautiful.
Again, Millie's off to a good start here. Gets that ball to drop quickly, and she will go back to serve here with the Irish leading 9-7, first set. Jeanette and serve. The set, they're going to go for back row tip ball. Irish control it. Set middle. Nice swing. I believe that was Maloney with a nice swing, but it's dug well. And the battle at the net is won by Maloney. The Irish will take a 10-7 lead. So we do have a name for number 1, and she is wearing her JV uniform. And folks,
Brianna Johnson is what they said the name was. So we will.
Johnson.
Like I said, if you're on the floor, we want to make sure we acknowledge who you are.
Absolutely. So Brianna, we apologize for not having that before. That one's just going to go a little far there for Sophia Skeim. And we'll get a substitution for the Knights. Actually, it will be a switch with the libero as number 13, Ella Merritt, will check in, and libero Leah Schaefer will take a little breather. As the hard hitting Bria Woods will, I like that soft serve there. Just keeps everybody on their toes.
Oh, very nice swing by Maloney.
Nope, just goes off the hands a little awkwardly there for Nevaeh Brewer.
That happens. It's just frustrating for the person when it does happen.
So number 7, Emma Stecker, will check in along with Gabby Fulmer. Gabby makes a switch with the libero for the Irish, but Stecker will head in to serve with an 11-8 lead. One thing you'll see about Coach Killian is he gets a lot of bodies on this floor.
And you know what, when you're talking freshmen, that's important.
Right.
You're trying to win, but you are developing players for your varsity team. You got to find out who can or cannot play.
Absolutely.
At the next level.
Emma will serve once again here, 12-8 lead, first set. There's a nice swing there for number 27, Lily Armstrong.
Great
Good
placement.
tip ball.
That was, you know, when you have somebody like Skyme that's going to go up and take a swing, and then you back off and do that makes it, it's just not fair.
The block came in readily available, and she just softly taps it over him. It's both frustrating but fun to watch.
And very smart play.
Absolutely.
By Sophia.
And
another great tip.
The way she adjusted the tip right there, and again, this is going to get Coach Halliburton to take her first time out here, but as we watch that replay, you could see, she could see the block, and the momentum of the block was going as you look at the hitter from right to left, and then that's why she just hit it left to right. And it was, actually flip that, folks. I apologize if you're watching it on the screen, but it was a great job by Sky just to hit it the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's just being a good athlete, because you're aware of the surroundings, what's going on, but then not only are you aware of it, you can make the play once you do see that and make that adjustment, and she did it very well.
Now, folks, I will say here, this has been back and forth in the first set. The Irish have finally begun to put together a little bit of a run. We'll see if Coach Halliburton's timeout will cut this, or at least stop the bleeding here a little bit.
Yeah, that's just the purpose. You know, you can, in a volleyball timeout, there's not a ton of adjustments that you really can make. You can sub, you can do some things. The number one thing you're trying to do is change that momentum, freeze the server a little bit. And very nice play.
Great effort. That's number 14, Christian Johnson. He kept that ball alive. Played it beautifully off the net. Free ball's going to be sent over by Merritt. Skyme's going to take a swing at this. It's going to go long. So I love that Skyme's attacking it with some power. She can either get up on top of it and bring the ball going straight down a little bit. I think she'll see more success.
Yeah, just got to get that snap down, and that's easy for me to sit here and say that. And just to execute it is not easy. And you see kids at the varsity level, seniors who've been playing for 4 years of high school volleyball, still not be able to do that consistently.
So high serve for Christian Johnson. Good job by Riley Baird just to tip that ball over right in the middle of the floor. I like what Christian Johnson was trying to do with that high serve, just keeping the Irish on their toes.
Right. And Millie Jeanette did a really good job just getting to it. She just does all these little things.
She's a Swiss Army knife out there.
Yeah, she really
is. She can really do a little bit of everything and does it all very well. Great pass by Kayla Kidding right there. And that's the one we wanted from Sophia Sky. That's the one.
Good block by the Knights, but you know what? That still put them on their heels a little bit where they could not recover and make the right pass.
So a little miscommunication there between Armstrong and Johnson. Riley Bear, I tell you, great serve by Bear. Good job by the Knights to get under it. Deep tip by the Knights, but the Irish are able to control. Haley Beck with a good swing at it. They're going to serve right in the middle. Merritt takes a tipped approach at it, found the open spot, and down it goes.
Very nice play. Went exactly where she needed to go. Any other place we're there.
So Lily Armstrong back to serve for the Knights.
Nice serve. Even a better pass.
I like the approach, though, from Gabby Fulmer, just to get after it hard.
Yep.
Just got a little
snap and follow through.
That's another
really good serve.
Just a strong serve. First pass, a little tight to the net. And again, one of two things has to happen there. You either got to get up to the net and play off of it, or try to tip it over.
And that was in such a weird spot that it didn't really go into the net as much as just kind of skimmed down in front of it. I
think Riley Bear did everything she could there.
Yeah, if Riley can't get to it, as good as Riley is, I think that's just a very difficult ball to get to.
What a serve. That's a strong serve.
Nice try. That's about all Riley could do there, because the way the ball went down the net instead of into it to bounce back to her. And we were up 14-8 at the timeout, so it's been a 6-3 run for the Knights. So, timeouts do change momentum. You can get one server off.
That's a good swing by Skyme. They're going to go right up the middle.
There we go.
Good job by Kinning. That was a great pass by Kinning. Free ball's going to be sent over.
Now we got to take advantage of this free ball.
Bump set overhead.
In a good spot.
That's a good spot. That's a good swing by Jeanette. Free ball's going to be sent over.
Made a really nice play.
There's going to be a double hit. You can just see how it went awkwardly off of Johnson's hands here. And Cogdill will come in along with Aiden Maloney. We'll see if Celeste can put together a little run here and try to close it out.
I was just thinking the same thing. This is a key point of the game.
Yeah.
That might be our serve. Is that our first service error that I can, maybe there's another one?
It might be, and boy, did we jinx her pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking to myself, we haven't made any service errors, but I wasn't going to say it.
Right.
I didn't have to say it. I was just thinking it did it.
Strong serve there for Armstrong. Oh, great swing from Maloney.
Boy, well, that start, Maloney's going to get the credit. That first pass was beautiful.
Absolutely.
Because that was a good serve.
Can we get that one more time?
If we can get that first pass or not, it was.
I'll tell you that.
We get the set, but what a great first pass.
Just perfect placement on the court for Maloney. I didn't catch who made that first pass. But we're going to see Claire Seneca back to serve.
Might have been Beck, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There we go, another free ball. Take advantage of this.
They're going to go outside to Jeanette.
Well, that's a good set.
Oh, and just a little bit late on it.
Maybe a little higher set than she anticipated.
Not only that, and I think it might have been a touch short, and that might have been a product of the higher set.
It's a good serve, but really a nice play. Just to keep that ball in play by Miller.
It's going to be tight.
That should be a carry.
No carry ball there. I thought it might have been.
Seems like when it comes from behind your head,
yeah,
that usually it would be. But you know what? These guys, they're freshmen. These officials are letting them play, and I like it because it's a fun match to watch because they're not controlling it. The players are. There's a good swing.
Nice swing right again. I tell you,
very good pass.
Very happy with how the
Irish good swing. Look at that.
I tell you, I know it went over the net, but I'm absolutely impressed with how Kayla Kinning's playing tonight. I am with how Kayla plays every night, but she is really playing some fantastic defense today.
Well, that's a great set.
Great tip ball there. Good job by Maloney to be on the net.
Put it away.
Oh, I love the effort there by Seneca to keep that ball up and her teammates to back her up. They're going to go right to the middle. Oh, we're going to get a double. Nope.
Oh.
No double hit there. They call the first one a tip.
I can't believe we keep this thing going.
There's the swing we needed. Good job, Aiden, but the Knights keep it alive. And that's going to go long.
I'll tell you, Bria Woods is just so deceiving up front, but she gets everything. But we stuck with it.
Absolutely.
Give Aiden Maloney a lot of credit. She just kept going and going.
And I thought for sure that one, and they called that one a tip, and then she lifted it up, which was perfect. That was great effort by Aiden at the net. I was worried. We've seen them call that a lift before. Thankfully, they didn't there. And again, great job at the net. Number 13, Sophia Skime. Great job at the net.
Yeah, I was blocked at that one. I couldn't see it, but
she got up to, on the first one as it came, got down, got right back up. Great effort by Skime.
She impresses me every time we watch them play. She does a really nice job.
I know that one sailed out there for Lily Armstrong, but that first pass for Armstrong was spot on.
Yeah.
And then she recovered, got back, got ready to hit. She just got a little bit behind on that swing. But right now, even though it's only a 6-point difference here in the first set, the Irish really seem to be managing this first set.
Yeah, they do, and it's and we're seeing good volleyball. These on both sides, these girls are playing well. We're not getting a lot of points because of bad serves or because of miss hits. We're getting because of good plays for the most part. And if a hit is bad, it's usually somebody taking a good swing and maybe hitting it long. You know what? That's a positive error, especially at the freshman level. That's a positive error. You want these kids up there trying to hit the balls as hard as they can and taking those swings.
And you can see, one thing that from both of these programs, it is excellent defense. They both have very good defense. We know that's one thing Coach Heather Halliburton has focused on for years, and they've improved on it over years. And we've seen that from Coach Killian with the teams that he's coached over the years. That these, whether it be 1, 2, well, it's going to be 2 at least, but 2 or 3 sets, we could be here for a while.
Yeah. But when it's good volleyball, it's okay.
Yeah, it's we got a great view. They're going to go to Armstrong, and there's the one. She needed to get on top of it, and boy, did she correct it. But nice defense from the Irish again.
Very good
Great
swing.
hustle from Johnson there.
Boy, nice play.
Oh,
tough break.
A little awkward swing. I tell you, great Brianna Johnson getting under that. So here comes Millie Jeanettin. Nice serve.
Take advantage.
Seneca's under it. They're going to go middle to
Maloney.
Nice swing from
good
Aiden.
Swing.
There go back corner and just beautifully placed by Bria Woods.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do there. You position your defense in one way, and then she just hit it where
she just found the spot.
Hit them where they ain't. And the old baseball thing, well, it kind of works for volleyball as well.
Good first pass from Seneca. Sky
good swing.
It. It's going to be tight. Good job by Merritt at the net. And they go right back to her.
You got to get it away from her.
Yeah, I tell you.
She's a load.
Yeah, as soon as you said it. As soon as you said it.
Yeah.
You know, she's got great lateral speed and the height and the vertical.
Yeah, they're a whole different team when she's up front.
Yeah.
This is where they've got to make their run here. Right. When you've got Elle up front, but somebody was out of rotation.
So.
Oh, that's too bad. I hate to see that.
So again.
I really hate to see it if it's against us, but I hate to see it period. That's just, just getting a point.
It's just a frustration. Somebody moved. I'm guessing somebody moved before the serve. So our up judge made the call, it appeared, but I. All right, so we got set point here. As number 33, Leah Schaefer will check back in for the Knights on defense. And we will see number 7, Emma Stecker, back to serve for the Irish. Trying to put this first set away. Good first serve. Armstrong gets that first pass, tip ball, and will drop.
That's always frustrating, and you're sitting at 24 and you let something like that just drop.
Yeah, you just kind of watching and away it goes. But it's,
good play.
Yep.
By I think that was Johnson, 14, that maybe tipped that thing over. Good play.
Johnson's back to serve now. Once again, Kinney with a great pass. Oh, great block there by Fulmer. Good effort by Armstrong right in front of us here.
Good swing. That was Skyme. What a swing.
That's Skyme again. I mean, just buries it. Just too much there for Johnson to handle. And again, I gave credit to Armstrong. It was actually Morrissey on that. But again, that first set will go to the Irish. 25-19.
Very well played.
I tell you, you can't take anything away. 25-19. It wasn't a dominant performance, but a great effort on the part of both teams. But the Irish just minimized errors down the stretch. Was able to put together that mid-set run and hold on, down the stretch there.
Yeah, I think the score was like 8-7 or something. Then you look up, it's 14-8. And we never got in. They never got closer than 3 after that point. And when again, you said it, when you eliminate those mistakes, you make the other team have to earn everything, and that's a little bit tougher to do.
Absolutely. So, folks, we will take a 2-minute break here. We'll be back here for the second set as the Richwoods Knights will have to fight to force a third set, and as the Irish try to put this away in 2. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, for the second set of our freshman match between the visiting Knights of Richwoods and our very own Peoria Notre Dame Irish. First set went to the Irish 25-19 in what was a pretty tight match until about midway through, when the Irish got a little bit of separation between some well-hit balls by everybody. I mean, I think you got to give credit to, first and foremost, I think the middle hitting of Aiden Maloney really kind of anchored that team, balanced by some nice swings from Sophia Skime. Millie Jeanettin was everywhere in that match, so I want to tip my hat to Millie, because she's very accountable in every facet of her game. But then I don't want to shortchange Kayla Kidding and the wonderful job that she does.
Defensively, we were really good, because we made Richwoods earn points.
But Gabby Fuller did a wonderful job at the net, and then again the great setting by Riley Bear. But here we go, nice tip by Sophia Skime to get things going, but great defense by Richwoods, and just kind of ate up the Irish there, and they'll get on the board first.
Well, when you see plays like that, that makes you appreciate, I'm going to jump up to the varsity level, a player like Emily Bailey.
Right.
Those things those things just become routine passes. We get so used to seeing somebody that quality playing.
Nice tip ball by Bear. But again, good. That's going to drop
good
in.
Spot.
I tell you, that is something right there that Lily Armstrong, she had a couple good hits in that first match, but she had several that went out of bounds. And not for lack of trying, but she needed one of those to land in. And you can see she slowed it down, go back to basics, kind of fundamental swing. And I suspect she'll start hitting harder again here pretty soon.
Yeah, could not have placed it any better.
That's going to drop in there, and that's number 13, Ella Merritt.
Yeah, we got to get things back to where we're serving. We got to get them. This is a really a perfect matchup for Richwoods right here. Where they are up front, everything is good.
Yeah, I mean they've got Armstrong, Morrissey, and Merritt on that front, right at the net, and that's going to be tough. That's
Oh, nice effort. but that's the play we needed, and obviously I think that was Sophia Skime again, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And you just can kind of tell by her swing who it was.
Absolutely. That's what I love about Sophia. Her mentality often is, I don't care who you have up there blocking, I'm going to go right after you.
That's right. And she's not worried about making a mistake. Beautiful.
So a great effort there by number 14, Christian Johnson. She got as close to the net and eventually into the net because she ran out of space.
And the ball ended up hitting the antenna, so there's not much she could have done with that.
So Skime serving. Gosh, what a great serve.
Skime just,
holy cow.
That's what, if you're going to be a leader on a team, you make the big swing to get our first point and get us back serving, and then you come back and back-to-back good serves.
She's going to do the same thing again. Look at that. Just nasty. Just nasty. And again, even the face Lily Armstrong.
Yeah, I mean, Lily's like, what do I do? And you know what? You can't really blame her.
Right.
So now they're putting some help right there. They got two players.
This is going to go to back right corner right now.
In this spot, and I would assume.
Oh, no, they go back left.
I'll tell you what, it's kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and she kept going the same spot.
I thought for sure this was going to go to back right corner, because right now they've overloaded the back left, and now they drop Morrissey to the back right corner.
Still staying with it.
Absolutely. Free ball sent over by Merritt. They go outside to Jeanette, and Jeanette attacks, and down it goes.
Speaking of Jeanette, how about Addie Jeanette and that golf team?
Fourth in the state.
And missed a trophy by one stroke.
One stroke. And it's hard, but you can focus on one stroke, or you can celebrate what a fantastic season.
And they had a great second day. It wasn't like they would have backed into anything. They played their way into it, and that's a great season by those girls. And
what another fantastic swing here from the Irish. Down,
timeout coming here.
Down 3-0, and in the snap of a finger, they rattle off 7 points. Take a strong lead here for forcing Coach Halliburton to take a timeout.
And again, you talk about Sophia Skime, that big hit that she makes, gets it back. She's serving, and to me, that's if you're trying to see who's. We talked about that player development, who's going to be ready for the next level. That's what your next level players do. They take over a game, and she took it over right there.
Back to the girls golf team really quickly in the 4th place finish at state. And the frustration of 1 stroke.
Yeah.
And you hope that those girls remember less about the 1 stroke and more about what a wonderful season it was. And
the seniors, what a wonderful career, what they've done.
And what an incredible group of young women they are. And fabulous families they come from.
And Coach Olahai, Coach Shalau in her 50th year of coaching.
50th year. I mean, that is incredible.
She'll have blue and green hair for it. It stayed in her, and it stayed in the hair last year for a long time. So, but what a great accomplishment. And they just, and you said it, they represent the school so well.
Absolutely. Their school, their families, and everything. Big swing for number 13, Ella Merritt. Stops the bleeding there after a 7-0 run from the Irish.
And again, Ella did on her side what Sophia did on our side. When you needed somebody to step up and make the play, she made it.
So
now we need somebody to break that on this side.
Number 27, Lily Armstrong with a strong serve, but here comes the Irish. And again, Millie Jeanette just always there, quietly responds. And that's what I love about Millie. She doesn't need a lot of flashy. You know, she always gives you a big hit, always hustles, always does what is asked of her.
You're right, and her expression doesn't change. No, she just plays the game.
So Celeste Cogdell in to serve. And you know you're going to get strong serving from Celeste every time.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Haley's eyes just like saucers when she saw that ball coming.
Like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Just.
I guess that Christmas music before this freshman match started has got her in the mood. Because
for those of you at home, we had a random Christmas song thrown in with the warm-up music, and
both teams were singing, and
the whole place lit up. It was
a little bit jolly in here.
It was. So
Aaron Cunningham was dancing as he was at the camera going. It was a sight to behold.
I haven't seen him move that much in a long time. It's so good that we do not give Aaron a microphone. He's pretty defenseless up there, except that he can turn the camera on us pretty quickly.
He won't do that to the people watching.
So nice overhead set for Haley. It's going to go a little far. You could see the frustration on her face as soon as it left her hand, but it's still a nice swing. And Ella Merritt continuing to serve here for Richwoods. They go middle.
Nice swing. That's okay.
Just another. Tell you, I would set her immediately.
Yep.
Go right back to Aiden and let her continue to go to work.
Boy, that's a tough serve. I think it was almost a little bit of a miss hit.
I think it might have been, but she's so strong and talented.
When you're good,
miss hit, I know exactly where you're going.
Yep,
I know
you're
exactly
right.
where you're going.
Bad baseball players cannot hit the ball on the barrel of the bat and still make something good happen. Well,
so they go outside here to Brianna Johnson. Irish look to set it up. She was a little bit earlier on the first one, a little bit late on that one, and now Haley Beck wants it again so she can get it right in the middle. She really wants to get that one right.
Now we got to get it back. We had 8-4 at the Richwoods timeout. They brought it to 9-9, and Coach Killian has called a timeout for the Irish.
So again, the first set went to the Irish, 25-19, and so the Knights have to win this one to force the third set. And during this timeout, we'll take a quick minute here to thank our Notre Dame volleyball supporters. And Coach, I'll let you do the honors.
I will certainly do that. We have the Facino family, the Gibson family, the Dries and Flaherty families, Jeanette and family, the Lynch family, headed by Terry Lynch, the Corey family, and Jim and Pat McClellan. We certainly appreciate all of the support from all of our sponsors.
So that was a quick timeout call by Coach Killian and the Notre Dame Irish. Let's see if they can freeze out number 13, Ella Merritt here. She's on a little bit of a run as she's tied things up for the Knights. Nice bump set there by Riley Bear. That's a great pass by Lily Armstrong. You know, the defense that we didn't see, that's going to be tough. Yep. The defense that wasn't as strong in the first set for Richwoods has shown up.
Yeah, and you know what I've kind of noticed here is we're a little flat-footed on defense right now. We're not on our toes, ready to make plays like we were early, and we've got to get that back a little bit. We're waiting for things to happen rather than forcing the action.
And again, typically you'll see that ball is called carry.
Yeah, you're not seeing
swing,
I think at the varsity level, maybe even the JV level, those are probably going to be called.
As we talked about earlier, set Aiden again, set Aiden again, and again, Maloney comes through. Do not hesitate to set that young lady and let her take a swing at it. And that's a serve you want.
Yeah, that's. There's not much defensively you can do there because that ball just kind of comes at you and then it just dives.
Just hits the net and sails across the top of the net and just the air falls out of it. That one actually hit the net.
Yeah, that one hit too much of the net.
So Claire Seneca will check in for the Irish as number 28. Addison Morrissey is back to serve.
Again, a big part of this it's 11-11. Somebody's going to go on a little bit of a run, I think, maybe to get a few points, get a little distance here. A good play by both Seneca and Bear on that play.
That one I thought might have been out, but I obstructed view.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I still can't see it on the replay.
I couldn't see, but what did you think, Aaron? He's taking a good middle stance on it. Nice swing by Jeanette.
And the thing that I learned is it doesn't matter what I think.
Yeah, I can't overturn it from no matter
the call. The call has been made and it's going to stay.
Right.
And you know what? Somewhere along the line we'll get one of those.
Absolutely.
That you're not sure of. It could go either way and it'll come our way.
So Jeanette's under this one.
Good pass, good set.
And again, just a little bit behind it.
It's okay, though. Still go to her.
All day. I couldn't agree with you more, Coach. Just continue setting your hitters.
Maloney and Skyme are both very dangerous at the net.
Right. So we get a couple of substitutions here as we see Gabby Fulmer check back in a switch for the libero. But we also welcome Elizabeth Hoskins to the game to serve for the Irish with the teams tied up 13-13.
Oh, what a serve.
You know what?
She said, Coach, I'm going to hit one right at the top of the net. It's going to fall in and we're going to get a point.
If you could,
I heard it.
If you could figure out how to do that every time.
Yeah.
Hoskins back to serve once again. This time she goes deep. It's a great serve. The Knights are able to get things set up. They go back opposite way. Sky with a nice swing at it. Takes a little bit off of it. Richwoods gets their offense set up on we haven't seen that much at all tonight.
That was probably the first time we've seen a little lack of communication.
It was so fantastic that the look on, I think, Millie and Claire's face, like, hey, I didn't know you were there.
Rather than somebody's just got to call it.
Absolutely. So big serve from Bria
that's
Woods,
another one
just
of those.
off the top of the net. Again, if you can figure out how to do it every time.
Yep. Bria Woods is a good player.
Yeah.
She just does a lot of things really well.
Nice first pass there by Sophia. Ball is tipped. Good hustle by Riley. Tipped again by Sky. Wow. You know what? I'm absolutely shocked by that call, but I'm not. I'm not saying it's incorrect, but I know we've seen it on both sides.
I was just going to say that is the right call. It just hasn't been made yet tonight.
Right. So Riley sends that free ball over. They come outside to Skyme. Skyme a little bit behind it again, and it sails, and the Knights have a 2-point lead here in the second set.
Yeah, we made more errors already in this set than we did the first one. So we've got to clean that up, or we're going to be going to a third.
Yeah. Nice pass there by Lily Armstrong. Oh, great hustle by Jeanette again. Oh, good tip.
That's a good play.
I tell you, great job by Skyme there. Even I'm impressed with how Ella Merritt still slowed it down, but might have slowed it down just a little too much for her teammates to catch up to it. But the adjustment by Skyme on that tip was fantastic. Good serve by Riley Bear. That looked like a double hit to me, but good swing by Richwoods. Oh,
good swing
on
our
side
end
by Haley Beck. Free ball is going to be sent over. Let's see if the Irish can set this up. Go to Skyme. Oh, that's what they needed.
That is really a good swing.
What Sophia needed.
And that came on the heels of Beck's very good swing. That kind of put the defense back on the heels a little bit.
Right. And again, you know, Sophia's had 2 or 3 in a row that went a little far. I'm glad they went right back to her.
Yeah, you don't stop going to her just because of that.
Oh, good effort again by Kinning.
Kinning's been really good.
Tough one there. The defense was in place, but the block just averted it enough that the defense became out of place pretty quickly.
And as well as I think Kinning has played every time I've seen him play, this may be the best I've seen her at this point.
I'm pretty sure, I mean, memory serves me correctly. It's going to be tipped. You can hear Coach Killian yelling tip, tip, tip off the first pass. I'm pretty sure Kayla did not play libero in junior high. So this is a new position for her, and I think she's doing an exceptional job of transitioning to that position.
No question.
So high serve. They go right to the middle. Oh, nice swing by Gabby. No tip. Couldn't quite tell off the block here. Not going to get it from the replay either, but it's called out of bounds, and we will see Christian Johnson back to serve with a 1-point lead, 18-17. Fulmer gets under the first pass, back row swing, not going to go.
Yeah, we have to clean some things up now. We've had a few errors. Not really what I would call forced errors either, just kind of errors that we've made that we've got to get right back, get focused.
And it's time to go back to basics. Let's get our 2 passes and take a good swing
first pass, good set.
Oh, good job by Skyme just to get it over there.
She just recovered. There we go.
Perfect job.
Beautiful.
And again, I don't care who you throw up in front of her, so Sophia's going to attack.
Yeah, go to her. Chances are, you know she's going to get a good swing. She's going to do something. The result may not always be positive, but her action's going to be positive.
And she, occasionally you'll get Sophia to smile mid-game. She's not smiling right now, which, again, I don't want to cross her.
Yeah, she's focused.
Yeah, she wants to get this done in 2. Good swing by Jeanette. We're going to have a free ball sent over by Merritt. Oh, great off the block. Oh, that is incredible hustle.
Play.
Again, Christian Johnson with incredible hustle there. It's going to be free ball again.
What a good play by the libero.
Just Ella Merritt. Such a force to be reckoned with at the net here.
And I'll tell you what, Richwoods earned that point because we played really well.
Irish really need to get this point. Oh, great job by Jeanette to change it up.
Oh, that libero.
Great effort.
Schaefer is doing some great things for the Knights.
Great effort all around. All right, so
we got to stop it right here.
Oh, that's a great swing and good dig by number 33, Leah Schaefer. Off the block, down it goes, and it's exactly what the Irish needed right there.
Now we got Maloney back in. We should be in a pretty good spot here, front row, to do some things, but we just have to make sure that we are crisp on defense.
So Celeste Cogdill is back to serve. Good first serve from
That's a tough ball to get to.
You can see some frustration from Coach Halliburton. Heidel with a good serve. It's deep. It's going to be tough. Good tip ball.
Get it right back to her. Okay.
Good. Back to the corner. Libero's under it. Schaefer. Nice first pass. Oh, nice job by, I believe that was Skyme. They go to Maloney. Maloney with the tip. That's going to be tough.
Free ball here. Take advantage. Up.
Oh, we're going to get
4 hits.
We got 4 hits.
I didn't know
that. We got 4
that.
hits. I didn't see it. Can we see a replay on that? No replay on that, folks. I apologize. And so we will have a tied-up game. We're all knotted up.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
And Perry's been doing this long enough. I trust his word.
They're going to go right. That's a nice swing there from number 28, Morrissey. Oh, off the block. Oh, that's incredible hustle.
I'll tell you what, number 14, Christian Johnson.
From the first set, she has been just about everywhere.
She is all over the floor.
The Irish have taken a 1-point lead here in the second set. Oh, that just...
I'll tell you what, if they get this one over.
No, it's going to be... And Coach Halliburton's going to take a timeout here as the Irish take a 23-21 lead, folks.
And this has all been Cogdell serving, and we've played really well with starting off with good serves. And it's not that Richwoods is not played.
They're still playing great volleyball.
Christian Johnson has been a highlight reel all by herself. Yet we've just been really steady on what we're doing, and we're not nothing too flashy, just getting it done.
Absolutely. You know, we've seen great hits from Addison Morrissey right in front of us, but also just very solid defense from the Irish right in front of us. So
that's right, and that's what it takes. You know, the word solid. You don't. You know, sometimes people want to make a great play, and you always think, just make the right play.
Right. Sometimes just get away from being too cutesy or trying too many difficult things and just play the game. Stick to fundamentals.
That's what I was just saying. If I'm Richwoods, I go to Ella.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Great hustle by Aiden Maloney, try to get that over. And folks, we're all knotted up, 23-23.
I think that just brought him to 22. I think we'd got up 2.
I'm sorry, you're right.
I think we'd gotten up 2. So we're still have a little breathing room, but they're in a spot now where it seems like Ella Merritt has gotten a lot of service points, so we've got to get the ball out of her hands right now.
But this gets Ella Merritt off the net, which I'm sure the Irish are okay with. That's a great job by Riley Bear to keep that ball up.
Riley's another one that just does good thing after good thing.
And she's setting the ball so beautifully tonight. We talk about several opportunities for big hits from the Irish. And folks, we've got number 2, Claire Seneca, looking to put it away here in 2 sets for the Irish. That's a great serve.
That was a really good serve. Okay.
Oh.
Not a clean hit, but we get it over. We start over. Got to get it back.
Ball is tipped on. Maloney just finds the opening, and down it goes. And the Irish are going to take this in 2 sets, 25-19, 25-22. Again, we talked about this is going to be a great night of volleyball, and we are off to a fantastic.
From start to finish is just so consistent, and some of the plays, and I'm as much to blame. I should be talking about her more than I am because she just does everything so well. You don't
quietly does her job.
She does.
Quietly does her job. So, folks, again, first set goes to the Irish, 25-19, 25-22. We'll be back with you in about 20-25 minutes for our JV contest. Don't go far. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School for the second of our 3 volleyball games this evening as we welcome the Richwoods Knights. Tonight we are here. We already have gotten 1 game accomplished, and it's time for our JV contest. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is my partner, Coach Mike Plunkett. Coach, great first game.
Very entertaining.
Yes,
when you think about freshmen and you look at it, if somebody walked in the gym not knowing who was playing, and I think you would have had to convince them it was freshmen playing, as well as both teams played. The effort on both sides, 25-19, 25-22, and then honestly they could have gone either way.
Absolutely.
The Irish did a really good job of minimizing mistakes when it really mattered. Had some kids really step up, make big plays when the big plays were needed. But I think it's just a preview of what we're going to see the rest of the evening.
Absolutely. So, folks, once again, this is a JV contest. First contest, again, did go to the Irish, 25-19, 25-22. And here we are about ready to go with our JV show. And again, these teams did meet earlier this season at a tournament at IVC. It did go to Richwoods in 2 sets. It was a good match, but again, anything can happen in volleyball, and I do suspect that we will have another fantastic match here as we see Addison Bellamy back to serve, and Irish will take the first serve in this match. And I am ready for some volleyball today.
Yeah, I guess we're getting our lineup set just to make sure we don't start with almost like a technical foul in basketball. You get a
those are
the
absolute worst. You don't get somebody in the book, or
Yeah.
All right, so Bellamy's back to serve. Addison serves up. Good first serve. Richwoods look to control. It's a little tight. Ball is tipped, but the Irish control. They go to Martha Gardner. It's not going to be controlled, or they play it off the hoop.
Played off that. What a nice play.
Good job. Oh, and that is going to be down for the point. Number 26, Jay Harris, is going to bury it. Or does she get called for the net? No, she gets called in the net. She got
called the net, but first of all, she made a great play. Coming the ball off the backboard. It was almost a 3 that bounced out, and then she comes back and makes a good play. Richwoods has pretty good overall size. We're going to have to just be crafty.
So we're going to get a flip side net call right here as Addison Bellamy returns in that favor.
She tiptoed around the best she could, but just couldn't quite stay out of it.
So number 10, Angel Hodge, back to serve for the Knights. All knotted up, 1-1. That's a tough
serve.
Angel Hodge just getting it right. I don't even think it touched the net, but it got as close as it could.
You couldn't have dropped that from the ceiling, put it in a better spot than what she did right there. That was just ideal.
Hodge serving again. Free ball is going to be sent over by Wolbeck. Knights set their offense. They'll go outside of Urick. Urick with a nice tip ball. Casino sets Wolbeck. Wolbeck takes a swing. The block is there. Casino sets middle. Maloney gets it over at the free ball. Urick with a good set. And the Knights are going to be in the net. I believe that's going to be number 26. Jay Harris called in the net. We're going to get a couple substitutions for the Knights.
But you look at the Knights between number 12, Ruth Kavanaugh. You've got Jay Harris. You got Lexi Bear. There's some size. There's some good height out here that I think we're going to have to really learn how to contend with at the net.
So free ball is sent over by Harris. It's going to be a little tight to the net. Addison Bellamy does everything she can, but doesn't quite get it over. And the Knights will take a 3-2 lead as number 2, Ellie Urick, will head back to serve.
You can just look at the front row. Look at the size difference there. So
it's just tough. And that's going to sail a little bit far.
Yeah, when you're at that situation, we can't have plays like that happening right there. We've got to.
So number 2,
we can't make any of those mistakes. We got to be just perfect. And as I say that, those are the kind of things that happen. I got to remember, Aiden just played a freshman match too. So, you're a little bit gassed, a little bit tired.
So number 32, libero, Lena Tafoya back to serve for the Knights. It's a strong serve. Nice tip ball from Avery Jingland, who just checked in for the Irish. That'll drop for the point. We're all tied up 4-4 in the first set. And again, both teams just kind of feeling each other out. Nobody's really getting any momentum here. We've seen errors on both sides, and that's okay. Martha Gardner with a nice serve. And Lexi Bear with a nice tip ball. It's almost kind of like a soft kill there.
Yeah, when you take that size and couple it with athletic ability, that's a really good play, and that's hard to defend. And I loved how they love to look up at the screen and see the play and see the replay, which is cool. That's why it's here.
Let me see what I just did.
Yeah, that's why it's here.
And again, they're going to go right back to Lexi. She takes a nice swing at it. Free ball sent over by the Irish. Tafoya's under it. They go outside to number 29.
Oh, what a nice play by Bellamy and Jingland. I keep going to Lexi's.
There's a nice block by Jingland and
Gibson.
And just a little short on the tip ball. Down it goes. And
I think just that presence of the size up front is affecting our, and we've got to kind of take the approach that Sophia Skeim took in the freshman match. Just say, I don't care who's there, I'm going to hit it. And if you make a great play, you make a great play. But I'm going to take my chances.
Good job by Bear at the net. Gardner sends over the free ball. They're going to go right back to Lexi Bear. It's tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds. Oh!
Yep, that stayed in. I thought that was in.
We're going to get a blocked view here. All right.
It's hard to see that, but
yeah.
And me saying it's in means absolutely nothing, because that means you're assuming I can see real well.
Ruth Kavanaugh serving. They're going to go outside of Maddie Gibson.
There you go. That's a good set and hit. We just have to do that. We can't let size affect the way we play the game.
That's going to sail out, and the Knights are going to take an 8-4 lead here early in the first set. And we're going to, again, it's that magic 7 to 8 number.
Yeah.
That often comes with the timeout. And again, the Knights starting to capitalize on these Irish errors and forcing that early timeout.
And again, when you know, Richwoods, they know early on, it was Harris up front to begin with, and Bear started with the serve. That's who you're going to go to. You look at the size difference, and you do that, and it's effective. I think it's gotten in our kids' heads a little bit.
Right.
And I don't think we need to adjust our style of play as much as we just have to be continue to be aggressive. We just have to be a little more aware defensively on our toes of what's coming. And if we don't get a block on some of these hits, guess what? There's not much we can do anyway.
Absolutely.
So that's what you do against any opponent that you're playing. So offensively, we just can't adjust what we're doing. We have to continue to just attack them, go after them, and see if we can force them into some mistakes.
So Ruth Kavanaugh back to serve once again. Strong serve from Kavanaugh. They go outside to Maddie Gibson. And a miss hit from Gibson will drop for another point for the Richwoods Knights. Irish struggling to get anything going here in the first set. As Coach Boyle gives the instructions to the serving Kavanaugh. Good job by Addison Bellamy to keep that ball alive. They're going to go outside to Adams, and it's not going to clear the top of the net.
Didn't get a block on it.
Couple of substitutions here for Richwoods. As number 10, Angel Hodge, will check back in, along with number 6. I believe that's Maddie Franklin. Serves up for Maddie Gibson. Ooh, and boy, did we caught a break there. I think that one might have.
Yeah, that was Ellie Urich, who, you're kind of in that spot where do I let it go or not? And it probably would have gone out, but you know what? That's a hard call.
Absolutely. And then Ellie didn't have much choice as it was coming down from the ceiling so quickly. Free ball sent over.
No, then she just hit it again thinking, maybe nobody will see it.
So that one will drop on the side of Richwoods, and the Irish are putting together a little bit of a run here. They've closed the gap to 2 points. It's 9-7 first set.
Yeah, just do what we're capable of doing, and don't try to do any more or any less. Just do what we're capable of doing.
Nice hustle
there. You get a free ball, take advantage.
Layla Adams playing a nice first set here especially on the defensive side. This one's going to be tight to the net. Great job by Avery.
Can just do some things.
Yeah.
But like you said, Jingling makes a good play.
They come outside to Wolbeck. Wolbeck with a nice push tip there. Martha Gardner gets under it. Back row hit from Gibson, not going to clear the top of the net. And that's going to give the Knights the ball on the point. 10-7 in favor of Richwoods.
Gibson will get it going. She struggled a little bit early. She's too good a player. She'll get it going. She's going to be just fine.
So number 29, Layla Adams back to serve. Ball short.
Boy, is that a good effort.
Yeah. Oh, good job by Lexi Bear to keep that one up. Bears with the tip ball. Wolbeck's under it. Free ball sent over by Gibson. That's a strong serve, and Felicia Fon just can't keep up with it, and it's going to drop for the Knights' point.
Yeah, Felicia made a really nice play right before that, and then that one, there's not much you can do.
So Wolbeck's going to take a swing at this one. It's going to get tipped and drop it. Down it goes. Just what the Irish needed here. Good swing by Wolbeck. A couple of substitutions as Maloney and Facino check in for Notre Dame. And we'll see Karina Facino back to serve for Notre Dame. Try to close this gap a little bit.
Yeah, just hang around and see what happens. You know that Richwoods going to be able to make some big plays because of the size they have, but just stick around.
Great job on the tip placement here by number 6, Maddie Franklin. Just finds the open spot and drops it right in as Lexi Bear heads back to serve. Gets her instruction from Coach Boyle, and away she goes. Go right to the middle.
There we go. That's a good swing.
Tough block there.
Just stick with it, and that's
absolutely.
That's what Maloney did.
A great job by Maloney just to stay with it.
Yeah, the first one, Harris blocked it. Well, that happens. It comes back to you. Take it again.
Right. Just keep attacking.
Yeah.
Eventually the guard's going to drop down, and you're going to find that opening. Addison Bellamy with a short serve. I love it. Free ball's going to be sent over. Karina Facino's under. Great pass. A little tight from Facino.
Boy.
Nice swing from Maloney.
Facino made a really nice. Was that her that did the... Who made the play up front? I don't know who that was.
I think that might have been Addison Bellamy. I didn't get a good look at it.
If that was Addison, that was a great play because that ball was almost into the net.
Actually, I don't know. I think it was Addison.
I think it probably was. I was blocked.
That's a nice swing right in front of us. Bump set by Facino. Good
we'll
job.
Take that.
Good swing by Wolbeck. That's a great bump set right in front of us by Karina Facino, and a nice swing by Wolbeck off the block. Down it goes, and the Irish are within one.
And it's, just like anything else, you continue to play hard and swing hard, which is what Wolbeck is doing, and good things will eventually happen for you.
Nice swing from Addison Bellamy on that serve. They go outside to Ellie Urich. That's a great swing by Urich.
That was a good hit by Urich.
Nice effort by Facino to try to get to it, just a little bit outside of her reach. And we will see number 10, Angel Hodge, back to serve. Hodge can put some power behind this if she wants to. She may lay up on it too, which makes it difficult to read.
That's a really good serve and a good pass to begin with.
Free ball sent over by Gardner. Tip ball. The Irish are ready for that. Gardner just punches it over. That's about all she could do. It's a little tight. Free ball sent over by the Irish. That first pass has been a little bit tough. Oh, great job by Wolbeck at the net.
There we go. That's a really good play by Wolbeck.
I tell you, the Irish, that first pass has been a little bit tough to get things set up, but the Irish have been adjusting very well here, and they've.
And Addison Bellamy is just so good at getting to that, getting the ball and making the set.
And even if it's an awkward first pass, yes, she just gets there and adjusts.
And makes something good happen.
Yeah. Ball is tipped deep.
Boy, that was placed.
Great effort by Wolbeck to get there. Nice swing by Gardner. Kavanaugh takes a nice swing. Wolbeck's under it. They're going to go outside to Maddie Gibson. Great swing by Gibson off the block.
There we go.
And
keep putting pressure on them. If they're going to block it, they still still have to make a play, and I just like the fact we're attacking them now. We're not.
Absolutely.
It doesn't seem like we're avoiding them.
Maddie Gibson's had a tough couple of swings. I'm glad that she took a hard swing at that one and got that one to.
Maddie Gibson's a good player. She's gonna. I think she's gonna adjust to play the game the way she's able to play it. And again, that time Harris made a good play. Sometimes okay, she made a good play. Let's get it back and do it again.
So the Knights clinging to a 1-point lead here. It's 14-13 as number 2, Ellie Yerrick's back to serve. Nice effort by Maddie Gibson. She wants it right back. Oh, and the block is there.
Double hit or what? Well, in the net.
Yep, he's calling her in the net. Oh,
yep.
And just barely.
I think like enough, coming down almost, wasn't it? Where her elbow just caught it?
Just grazed it, but it was enough to make the call. That's a strong serve from Yerrick. That's going to be tough. Oh, great effort by Addison Bellamy. Nice effort. Again, Wolbeck's defense today is fantastic. Oh, boy.
It came behind the antenna.
It must have. He had a great view of it.
Yep, that's where it was.
Sure was. So Knights have got a nice 3-point lead here in the first set as Yerrick. I tell you, her serving is
tough
incredible. And that swing is going to be short at the top of the net.
We got to regroup now.
I suspect if they increase this to 5 points, we're going to see the Irish take a timeout.
I think you're probably right.
Oh, nice job by Maddie Gibson to play a set and get right back for the block. Addison Bellamy with the first pass. Maddie Gibson with a soft swing at it. Cross court, does a good job. Kavanaugh with a nice swing. Addison Bellamy just gets under that. Oh, and just incredible effort by number 29, Layla Adams, to find that opening. Just, her body was moving away, but able to get her arm to push it the opposite direction.
Yeah, Richwoods has a lot of weapons, and you know, your prediction of a timeout if we got to 5 has come true.
I think we've watched enough volleyball over the last few years.
Got a pretty good idea when it's going to happen.
You can see and get to know some of these coaches a little bit. But folks, here we are in the first set of this JV contest. The Knights have increased their lead 18-13 after the Irish did tie it up there. The Knights, I believe, are on a 5-0 run and control the momentum with that 5-0 run. And the Irish really need to get back some of the mojo they got back with tying it up there.
Yeah, and I just think, you know, Richwoods, you know, we said it before, they just have a lot of weapons. They're able to attack you in a lot of different ways, and no matter who's on the floor, there's going to be somebody up front, one, maybe two sometimes, who are clearly, you know, almost a foot taller or a head taller than our kids.
Right.
And they're good. They're not just tall, but they're good players as well. And if there are other players who are doing a good enough job to get that ball to them, that makes it difficult for us to stop. But I like the fact our mentality is we're just going to come after them, and we just need to keep doing that. That got us back in this thing. We just have to clean up some things on defense.
Absolutely. So Ellie Yerrick is back to serve. She's gotten her team a nice 5-point lead. Well, she's not alone, but with her team. And she's going to get an ace. She earned that one. That one is that one Ellie got. Yeah. So the Knights have increased their lead, 19-13. Another strong serve from Ellie Yerrick. Maddie Gibson buries that one. It's going to go off the dig from Casey Fulkerson, out of bounds. And the Irish have stopped the bleeding for now.
Yeah, we just got to, you know, again, we talk about this all the time, just chip away. It's a point at a time. You don't think about, you got to get 5. You think about right now, you got to get 1.
Strong serve from Maiden Maloney. It's going to be tough. It's going to come down.
There's that one.
I tell you, great effort by both number 16, Casey Fulkerson, to get to that second ball. And then the attempt by Lena Tafoya to try to get that over.
Yeah, Tafoya she does really a nice job for him. She gets to just about everything. Good call there on her part.
A little too much on it from Maloney. I like that Maloney was trying to find that back corner. And we will see Lena Tafoya back to serve for the Knights. 2015 first set. Richwoods leads in this JV contest. Free ball is going to be sent over. Oh, That gets about as close to the ceiling as possible.
Yes.
And Lexi Bear.
And yeah, if they're able to put it there, that's hard for us to defend. Because she's hitting the ball from a spot where we have nobody that can get to that height.
Absolutely. And she is hitting it very well tonight. Oh, nice ace for Lena Zafoya. And again, when your libero can serve that well, because oftentimes your libero will switch out for serving, but she is serving beautifully this evening.
And then you have her, now if we get a return, she's on the floor to make the defensive play. Right there.
Point.
Yeah. So that's it. We've seen that a lot with our Emily Bailey this year. Emily's serving has improved tremendously. Not that she was bad, but I think she's just so much more confident this year that it's making she's on the floor all the time, and we need her on the floor. They need Tafoya on the floor.
Number 13, Millie Jeanette, has checked in for the Irish. And Tafoya, you don't see that too often from her, but
I think they should take her out because of that.
Exactly. You know what? Her and a few others. I'll give Coach Boyle a list.
I think I would blame Lexi Bear for that as well and get her out.
And Kavanaugh can sit down too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, speaking of, Kavanaugh takes a nice swing. Good job by Fawn to get under that.
Nice job.
Yeah. Gibson takes the
and
nice
being
swing.
left-handed, I still think that's such an advantage because you're just not used to seeing that at the net. We've talked about that with Martha. For us before.
Absolutely. So we will see Ruth Kavanaugh back to try to close this out for the Knights. Serve is short. The Irish are able to control. They go to Gibson, who goes off the block and out of bounds. Oh, he's calling the 4 hit.
Nope. They're coming.
Oh, no, he's saying it's off the block.
He's calling it.
No, he's saying point to Richwoods.
One called it.
Let's see that one more time.
One called it a Notre Dame point. They gave it to Richwoods. They get a 4.
Oh, boy. Can we get that a little bit slower by any chance? I don't know if we can, folks, but let's go one more time here. The set's over, and it goes to Richwoods, regardless of what we see here.
I think that came over the net.
I think that definitely went over the net. But, folks, the first set goes to the Knights, and we'll be back in a couple minutes for our second set.
Here's what I know about Brady.
Folks, we're back here for the second set of our JV contest between the visiting Richwoods Knights and our very own Peoria Notre Dame Irish. First set went to the Knights, 25-17. And, Coach, it really was a game of the Knights capitalizing on errors for the Irish.
We made some errors, both forced and unforced. But I think that the size that Richwoods has, and it's not just size; it's size that can play. You know, there's a difference between having size and I'm talking in terms of height, but they can play.
Absolutely.
And that makes a big difference.
Well, that's going to hit the ceiling and give the Knights their first point of the game.
And we certainly didn't play as clean a game as we need to play. Like we said, we need to do things that we do very, very well, because we can't have 2 or 3 kids grow 6 inches between now and
Oh boy, that's number 26, Jay Harris.
She's
you
good.
Just said.
Yeah.
The size at the line.
Yeah.
Aiden Maloney with a great swing at the net, but Jay Harris was there with an answer.
And like we said, it's good size. It's size that can play, and that makes it.
That's
that's an effect of the size right there. That happens.
So the Knights take a quick 3-0 lead, much like they did in the first set.
Yeah, we had an early timeout in the first set by Coach Mingus, and we're going to try to avoid that if we can.
And once again, it is just that front row size. And number 26, Jay Harris. Again, they haven't gotten her to crack a smile yet, but I have a feeling it's coming soon.
Well, I saw her smile when she looked up at the camera, or looked up at the screen and saw the replay, and I'd smile too if I was playing like that.
Tough serve from number 10, Angel Hodge.
And then the effort.
There's Aiden with a good swing at it. She's back at the net, and that's what the Irish needed. And good for Aiden just to keep attacking that net.
And so now they bring out one, and now they bring in another probably 6-footer. And I don't know what the height is, but number 12, Ruth Kavanaugh, can play.
Yeah,
she was good. She showed us
a great first set as well.
Yes.
Great job by Ellie Urick to get under that. She'll take a swing on the far side. Wolbeck gets under it. Wolbeck's going to take a swing, and once again,
Harris is just dominating the net
Harris,
right now.
Yeah.
And then Kavanaugh just really smooth, easy, left-handed swing. And we talk about the people up front, but it's not possible. Your other players have to be able to play as well. And everybody else on the floor for the Knights is doing a really nice job. So we just need to just pick things up a little bit.
And we will see number 2, Ellie Urick, back to serve. Strong serve from Ellie.
Good first pass, good set.
Oh boy,
it's coming back at you, or at least it seems like everything's coming back at you.
And again,
good play.
Maddie Gibson saw the block down. She went right up immediately and took a swing at it. There are other opportunities there where maybe you do set up your offense, but there was no block there, so she took a swing at that ball. Overpass ball. Gibson killed it. Good serve there by Sophia. Again,
there we go. Force somebody else to beat you.
Irish starting to capitalize on some of these Knights' errors, and they've closed the gap to 1 as Wolbeck heads back to serve. Knights lead in the second set, 5-4. The Irish do need to win this to force a third set. A nice little kind of dump ball there by number 26, Jay Harris. She is having a nice
went
set.
with her left hand on that one.
Again, as excited as I started to get at Jay coming off the court, you welcome Lexi Bear.
Yeah, that's just it. You get one really good front row player out of there, and you're replaced with one that's every bit as good.
So they go back to Ruth Kavanaugh. Ruth's swing is not going to clear the top of the net.
Maybe I jinxed Kavanaugh because I thought she had been so smooth and easy when it seemed like everything was going in.
So Aiden Maloney back to serve for the Irish. Nice serve from Aiden.
That's a really good serve.
Just what the Irish needed at the right time. Now it's gonna run here, Aiden.
Yeah, we've kind of picked ourselves up here, which we need to do.
Another great serve from Maloney. Little miscommunication. Great job by Lexi to get there. They're going to go outside to Gibson. Back set. Kavanaugh sends over the free ball. Maloney gets it up. They're going to go right to the middle. Jingling tips it. That's going to be a little awkward. Free ball's not going to clear the top of the net. And the Irish are taking their first lead in this JV contest.
You know, as good as Bear and Kavanaugh both are, they're not the blocker that Harris is. Harris is to me, like a varsity caliber blocker, with getting everything. Now, as soon as I say that, we're probably going to see the other two put on a show. But
just a little miss hit here from Jingling. And again, it's one of those situations where you start to get that run, and just one of those situations come in where you give up the ball.
Yeah, you hate to give it up.
Yeah, you really just want to hold on to that ball. So Kavanaugh back to serve.
All right, take advantage. We made a mistake. Now they made a mistake.
So number 10, Angel Hodge, and number 9. Nope, not number 9. I believe that's number 6, Maddie Franklin. I apologize to the Franklin family if I can't see the front of Maddie's uniform.
Yeah, Maddie's got nice, beautiful hair, but it covers up the number.
Absolutely, and if she'd like to share 1/10 of that, you and I.
See, I admire anybody that has hair. And then, what do we got? Oh, they're out of rotation.
Out of rotation for the Irish. It looks like they were
for the
moving.
Knights. For the Knights, wouldn't it? Nope,
no, for the Irish. Irish were moving a little early.
I thought he pointed to them as being out of.
Yeah,
but he was pointing to them as far as it's their ball. I thought he was.
Yeah, the Irish were moving early.
That happens.
So we've got Layla Adams back to serve. Good job by Gardner to get that there.
Good swing.
I tell you, Maddie Gibson had a little rocky start, but she is hitting her groove right now, and we absolutely need number 9, Maddie Gibson.
Yeah, as we said earlier, she was going to find it.
Yes.
It was a little struggle early, but good players are going to recover, and as we know, she is a very good player.
That's going to drop in. Oh, I clearly did not see that correctly, but I'm going to watch it more closely here. And that is, oh boy.
Couldn't
I beg to differ on that one, but I have. I'm going to tell everybody, don't trust my eyes. Nice serve from Lexi Bear. Great job by Sophia Wolbeck to get it right at the block. I love that Wolbeck went at that block. Free ball is going to be sent over. And I love how Gardner fouled that all the way to the line and out of bounds. And we will see Avery Jingling head back to serve with a 10-9 lead. Folks, if you're hoping we're going to get out of here earlier tonight, I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, no, this is not going to be an early night by any means. But it's a fun night of good volleyball.
Yeah, we will have good volleyball tonight.
Boy, that's a good swing.
I'll tell you, that's a great swing. Oh, boy. Great effort.
If we would have gotten to that one.
That
was Urich with that swing, I believe, and
I tell you, that was
she's a good player.
Swing by Urich. But a little bit of Plinko on the Irish side, and there's no way to get back to it. So Angel Hodge back to serve with it's all knotted up at 10.
Great first pass. There's that block, and she just changes everything.
It's not only her athleticism, her timing is impeccable.
Yep.
Jay Harris, you can talk about her height, you can talk about her length and jumping ability, you can talk about the physicality of her game, but her timing is beautiful. Great tip by Urich. And it's going to, ensuing dig and pass is going to go out of bounds. And the Knights are going to start to create a little bit of run here. The Irish need to stop it somewhat quickly. Nice swing there by Wolbeck just to get it over. Oh, great job by Maloney. That ball's going to get pushed deep. The Irish keep it alive. Go right to Wolbeck. And again, guess who's there?
Yeah, the opportunity we had was Maloney hitting where Harris wasn't, but somebody else picked up the slack in the back for him. So that makes it tough.
I was just looking at the varsity roster, and I'm really happy that I don't think I see Harris's name on it. Good job by Maloney to have the wherewithal to get that over quickly. They go outside to Urick. Urick takes a great swing at it. Down it goes. So
Urick's good.
I tell you, if we don't get it here, we're going to get a timeout.
Yep, that 5-point spread.
Point. Yep. First to 15 plus a 5-point spread. It's coming on the next point unless the Irish can stop it right here. They're going to go right down the middle. And there it is. Here comes the timeout.
Here we go.
There it is.
Yep.
So, folks, we are in the second set. The Irish and Knights were kind of trading points back and forth, 1 or 2 points here or there. But the Knights are on a 15-10 run. And a well-timed timeout by Coach Mingus to talk things over. We'll take this opportunity to thank our volleyball supporters. I like putting Mr. Simmons on his heels here and surprising him by talking about our supporters. But the Facino family, Gibson family, Drees and Flaherty family, Jeanette family, Lynch family, Corey family, and the McClellan family all are generous supporters for our Notre Dame volleyball program. And because of these fantastic families, we're able to bring this live stream free to you this evening, and every home volleyball contest is brought to you by this wonderful group of people. So thank you to Facino, Gibson, Drees and Flaherty, Jeanette and Lynch, Corey, and McClellan families. Thank you for your generosity.
Yeah, and not only, that we're able to bring this to people, it's fun for us. We get to sit here, we get a great seat, we get to watch coaches in action,
Absolutely.
Get to know players a little bit, and it's a lot of fun.
And recently got a little bit of recognition out of Champaign.
Yeah,
How about
Champaign
that?
paper.
Nice article out of the Champaign Gazette. I'm certainly grateful for that.
Well, it's nice to know that there are people that do watch.
They are watching.
And pay attention and appreciate, the efforts. And, we're the ones that, we get to talk about it and do some things, but, without, Aaron Cunningham and Mike Bear and Brian Simmons. And
it just
and there's a cast of others that help at different events, but.
And again, it really does not help without that technical team. Great job by Sophia Wolbeck to push that ball down the line. Oh, and you don't see that too often.
No, but you know what? If you can put the pressure on,
right,
they can make some mistakes as well.
And again, it just I wasn't sure if Jay Harris is human, but she is.
Yeah, she's going to make an error every now and then, but
a nice serve there, keeping Knights on their toes. Good job by Felicia Frown to get under that one. Martha does a great job to keep that one in bounds. Free ball is going to be sent over by Kavanaugh. Frown gets it up. They go right to Maloney.
There we go. Very nice.
Ball's tipped. Good hustle by the Irish. Wolbeck goes cross court. Adams keeps it up. Goes the other way.
A little miss hit, but we recover.
I don't even double hit on that one. I'm not even sure how
we got over.
It just looked like it went off her head and over.
Yeah. They're smiling about it. They're laughing about it. So
I don't even, it looked like it missed her arm and just bounced off her head. So it looks like something her father might have done. And if Patrick, if you're watching and listening, yes, that's a direct shot at you. So the gap gets within one, and Coach Boyle wants to talk about it.
Yeah, we call that timeout. It's 15-10. Next thing you know, it's 15-14, and they're calling a timeout.
Quick 4-0 run. So, yeah, Coach Boyle will take a minute here just to kind of calm things down and hopefully ice the Irish a little bit. Again, the Irish need to win this second set to try to keep this game going. And it's fantastic volleyball.
Yeah, we're scrambling. We're playing hard. We've cleaned some things up. We have to realize the fact that sometimes we're going to do what we're supposed to do, and there's going to be a blocker up front, but we just got to recover from that. And we've kind of taken it to them, kept our aggressive nature up, and I think that it's paying off for us now. And again, eliminating mistakes.
Absolutely.
And that's always a key.
Once again, folks, it's rivalry night here in the kitchen. The gym is starting to get a little bit full.
Our students, a lot of them will be out at soccer.
Right.
It's senior night for the soccer. Just a varsity match tonight because the field is so wet. But I tell you, no offense to but if I'm even a diehard soccer fan, I don't know if I want to sit out in that.
I don't want that misty kind of
sit out in the rain and the cool. We do know that it's dry and warm in here.
This is where you're going to find me for the duration of the evening. Nice swing by Urich, but a great hustle by Addison Bellamy. It's coming fast, folks. And again, that ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling giveth and it taketh away,
Yeah.
and it's done both to both teams tonight.
Can be a 7th player for either team. So Ellie Urich is back to serve. Oh, great job by Maddie Gibson. Oh, and just a little much on it. That's going to sail a couple feet long there.
But it's a good aggressive play.
Absolutely.
The biggest difference is if you're 4 or 5 inches taller, you get that better angle to get that ball down, and that's an advantage right now that the Knights have.
Just try to push it down a little too much there for Layla Adams. And the Irish need to capitalize on this. I like that. Sophia's our one serving right now. Confident server for the Irish. Urich is under. They go outside back to Adams.
Good hit by Adams, but a good pass.
Oh, great job by Gibson. Go right off the block. And again, Gibson not afraid of that block right there.
Gibson her confidence seemed to be off a little bit early, but she's been really, really good since the early part of the first set.
It's going to be tight to the net. Oh, great work by Addison Bellamy. Oh,
there we go. Beautiful.
Great work by Maddie Gibson on that.
Just attack. Keep attacking.
Yep. One of two things is going to happen there. The block is going to send it back, and you got your team there ready to dig it off the block. Or it's going to do exactly that. Go right off the block and out of bounds.
That's right.
Great
and
effort.
Harris is much more effective in the middle than on the outside as far as her block goes.
Oh, great work by the Irish. Get the free ball over. Send it over and trust your defense.
Good play by Fawn.
Yeah, she is really doing a great job. Off the block. It's going to be tight, and it's not going to be enough. And so here the Irish have taken a 1-point lead.
We battled back. It was 15 to 10.
Yep. 15-15, and then what did it go? 17-15, and now it's 18-17. It is
the nature of the beast with this sport, isn't it?
Absolutely. This one's going to be tight. Oh, great
beautiful
job by
play.
Maloney.
Maloney read that well. Our matchup right here is really good where we are up front. We got Harris on the outside. We're able to deal a little bit more. Maloney is very effective on the in the middle for us.
And we'll see Victoria Arbuckle check in for the Knights as Wolbeck continues this run here. They go right at her. That's going to go out of bounds. And it's called out. I think there is some question about.
Know that we're going to be able to do it, but it's again the matchup on the floor right now. Obviously, it favors us to some degree. Just it's weird because it might be some of the same players, but they're in different spots, and you're able to move around a little bit, and good things do happen. So,
and again, as you can see, we're hitting to that right side of the floor.
Yep.
Taking advantage of the fact that, as you already mentioned, Coach, that Jay Harris is in this front right corner as you're facing the net, or as you're facing Richwoods, she's in the front left, and hit away from her. Absolutely.
When she's involved, she's a problem. A problem for us, not for Rich. She's a problem, and so if we can not get her in it, and we've got Bear out of the game, so
without a doubt,
you've got to make things happen the way that opportunity presents itself.
So let's see how the timeout pans out. Oh, it's going to be tough. Free ball's going to be sent over. Maloney with a nice hit gets it over. Free ball once again sent over.
Something set up here.
They're going to go to Gibson. Gibson attacks the block. Great effort there by Arbuckle. Urich takes a swing.
Oh boy, is that a good hit. And a great defensive play.
Urich hitting that ball so well. Oh, they're going to go to Kavanaugh. Wolbeck's there. Go back over to Gardner. Gardner takes a swing. That's going to go out of bounds.
Good idea. Really good idea.
So we'll see number 32, Lena Tafoya, back to serve. We know she is a talented server, so let's see how the Irish respond. And respond by giving up an ace.
Yeah, and that's got to be the libero's ball. Fawn's got to come with that, and she just got to, and she acknowledged that. That first one's got to be hers if she's getting it all possible. Atta girl, she stepped up that time and did it.
Oh, good job by Maloney trying to mix it up a little bit there. Kavanaugh's going to send a free ball over. Fawn's there, it's tight. Oh, great job by, I tell you, wonderful effort there by Edison Bellamy.
Bellamy is so good.
So I'm not sure what this call is going to be here. I don't know if we can catch a replay on this really quick. Probably shouldn't do it until they discuss.
Not sure.
That's it. Oh, can we let's put it up there. Let's put it up there.
And what was it?
Wow. That is not the right call. She bumped it like that. They called I don't even know what that call was, but that's the second flat out missed call I've seen tonight.
That's the volleyball gods answering.
Yeah.
With the serve into the net here.
As I hear often from the kids I coach, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. But all you can do is you recover and you play.
This will be tight to the net. They go middle. Lexi Bear takes a great swing at it. Addison Bellamy's there. Free ball is going to be set over by Gibson. This time they go outside our. Oh, that's a nice swing. Number 9, Victoria Arbuckle.
Really nice play by Arbuckle. And the ball caught just a good part of the net for her.
Yep. So we're going to see Ruth Kavanaugh back to serve for the Knights. Again, I think at this point, good tip ball. They're trying to avoid that block. This is going to be tight. Good move. And some of these passes a little tight, and the Irish just, great job by Gardner, but it's going to drop just out of bounds, and we're all knotted up, 22-22. So Kavanaugh's serve tied up, 22-22. Great job by Wolbeck to get to that. They're going to go to Gibson. Gibson takes a swing, goes deep. York is there. This is going to be tough. Free ball is sent over. Great work by the Knights. They come back the other way. Free ball is going to go out. And the Knights
tough break.
Lead, 23-22. Let's see. Yep, Coach Mingus wasn't sure, but ultimately decided to take a timeout, 23-22. And folks, we'll be too much energy. I'm going to stay with
we'll
this.
Stick around. Yeah. This is fun. This is good. It's just now going to be a matter of we've got to return to serve and make a good play, make something happen. I like the fact that we've come from down and got ourselves back in, given ourselves a chance. So that's shows a little bit about the character of our team. Now we just got to be able to clean a couple things up here and see if we can get the serve back. We get the serve back right now. We're tied at 23, and anything can happen.
So again, folks, earlier tonight in our freshman concert.
It was like concert. It was beautiful.
A volleyball concert. The Irish did take that first game, 25-19, 25-22. First set here in the JV contest, 25-17. This one, just not sure yet.
No. If Richwoods finishes this one, it will be the match. If the Irish can come back and pull this one out, we'll be looking at a tiebreaker in the third.
Right. All right, folks, here comes Ruth Kavanaugh's serve. It's deep. Fawn is there. Bellamy gets there. Gardner goes. Free ball is going to be sent over. They go outside of Gibson. Gibson goes deep.
Boy.
And boy,
that was the best hit of the night.
I tell you, Randy Gibson just
unbelievable.
Buries that ball. Got a couple of substitutions here on the side of Richwoods. Number 10, Angel Haas checks in along with number 6, Maddie Franklin.
Gibson was far enough away from the net that the block was not going to be a factor if she hit it just right, and she hit it perfectly.
So they're going to go outside here. Good job by the Irish to keep that ball alive. Just out of the reach of Felicia Fine. That's a nice job by Angel Hodge.
Hodge is a good player. Hodge does a lot of, she's not up front getting all the blocks and the kills, but she's a really good player.
Arbuckle can put it away right here.
Boy, that's a good serve.
Yeah. Good job by Fine. And that's it, folks. Richwoods takes it 25-23. And that'll do it for the JV contest. A hotly contested match here, but it went to Richwoods 25-17, 25-23. And folks, we'll be back in about 20-25 minutes for our varsity contest. Don't go far. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School for the varsity contest between the visiting Richwoods Knights and our host, Peoria Notre Dame. My name is Jim Lynch, and alongside me is Coach Mike Plunkett, and right away I'm going to turn things over to the fantastic coach to introduce you to tonight's starting lineups.
All right, thanks, Jim. Looking forward to a great varsity match. Starting lineups, first of all, for Richwoods, we have number 1, Cammie McCullough. Number 5, Dia Saunders. Number 6, Kalis Dykeman. Number 11, Leslie Longenbach. Number 14, Deja Foster. Number 15, Sanai Sidner. And at the libero position, number 18, Mariah Cade. Knights are coached by Heather Halliburton. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for tonight's varsity Notre Dame Irish. Our libero, number 2, Emily Bailey. Number 5, a sophomore, Emma Schaumburg. Number 9, another sophomore, Caitlin Cassidy. Number 10, a senior, Claire Gerard. Number 11, senior setter, Jane Gears. Number 14, senior, Elizabeth Hanley. And finally, number 16, another senior, Nia Corey. Irish are coached by Jacqueline Kelly.
So, folks, as we mentioned, it's rivalry night. I mean, we are neighbors from barely a stone's throw away, Richwoods Knights. The kitchen is full. It's about as full as we've seen it this year. Irish Nation eventually showed up here. I don't know how we're doing outside on the soccer pitch, but I know it's a little bit rainy out there, and they're enjoying their senior night. Senior night will be tomorrow evening here for our Irish senior volleyball players.
I'm going to try to see if I can find a little bit on soccer here while we're...
Excellent, excellent. But, folks, this is going to be a great contest. We've seen these teams go back and forth over the last couple of years. And I'm excited for tonight's contest. The freshman contest did go in favor of the Irish. Irish won that one 25-19, 25-22. And the JV contest went to Richwoods 25-17, 25-23. So this is the rubber match between the two schools to see who's going to head home with the volleyball victory. How are we looking at?
And looking on paper, you look at these two teams, you say, I can't see a whole lot of difference.
Right.
And that's why you play the games. Common opponents, everything else, there's so many similarities.
So big swing right out of the gate. I believe that was number 11, Leslie Longenbach. Longenbach will big kill to start things off for the Knights. We're off 1-0.
Delivering a message right away.
And Cammie McCullough will get the serving end of the way for Richwoods. We get a little back row hit from Claire Gerard. And we're all knotted up 1-1. Any score from the soccer pitch?
I see nothing showing on the screen, so I'm not sure if we don't have that capability going tonight, so I'm going to go a different direction on it and see if I can find something.
If they had Brian Simmons, they'd have a score, but they don't. We do. So Elizabeth Hanley with the overpass ball will bury it for a 2-1 lead here in the first set.
I do have a score, and it looks like the Irish are up 5-0.
Oh, lives. Claire Gerard with another strong serve. They're going to go right to Dykeman. Dykeman buries that one.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a block on that one, but that was enough, I think, to keep Jane Gears from getting to the ball.
Absolutely.
But if we don't get a block on it at all, it might have knocked Jane's teeth out for all we know. So,
you
want to try to block everything you can, obviously.
Key Peoples with a strong serve. This one's going to go back to Caitlin Cassidy. Cassidy hits it long. And again, we've seen that in several games tonight where the initial hits for some of our strong hitters been a little bit long. Takes them a little time to dial in.
Yeah, I think they're looking at, there's some size up front on the part of Richwoods. Can we talk about that in the JV? That was not long.
I tell you.
That one was not long.
Only takes them a minute to get comfortable. But boy, Cassidy almost hit that one straight down. So Emily Bailey will be back to serve for the Irish, with the Irish leading 4-3. They're going to go back to right back to Cassie. It's going to be tight, but Emily
nice
Bailey's
block
there
up
off
front,
the block.
But
again, this Richwoods team, much like the JV team and the freshman team, have some height. Oh, right at the block and down. Nice swing on the far side.
But a big difference here is you get the block, but you got Bailey behind our hitters to clean things up, and she's as good as there is anywhere in the area.
Great swing on the far side by Elizabeth Hanley.
Great serve by Bailey.
Tough first pass. This is going to be tough.
There we go.
And again, you see a great effort there from number 5, Dia Saunders, to try to keep it up, but it was just a little too close. A little too close to the net. Not much Dia could do there. And a rare missed serve there from Emily Bailey.
Yeah, you get a little momentum. You hate for that to happen, but those things do happen. So the only thing you can do is how do you react to it? Can you recover? And that's what we have to do right now.
So number 11, Leslie Longenbach with the serve. Emily Bailey. Oh, we're going to get a double hit there, or a lift call.
Yeah, kind of an unusual spot for Emily because Mia Corey had to get out of position to make a play, and then you have Emily up front.
Leslie Longenbach back to serve once again. Our team's down 6-5. That's going to drop in for the ace. And we're tied up 6-6 here, first set. And we knew all 3 of these matches tonight were going to be good ones, and they are living up to expectations.
Yeah, it's just, again, you look at things here and you just don't see a big difference between these two teams. The key is going to be mistakes. Who's going to be able to minimize them?
A little bit of miscommunication on the part of the Irish. And they need to get this ball back and settle down a touch here. I suspect this is going to be big. That's going to drop in.
That was in. Beautiful hit by Elizabeth Hanley.
Elizabeth is off to a strong start here. And we're going to see a substitution here for Elizabeth as Katie Brooke will check in and serve. Katie, who's having a fantastic last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
Overall, very comprehensive, great season. But the last 4 or 5 have been very strong for Katie.
And just so steady, always is. And speaking of steady, Mia Corey is right there too. We've talked about this before, but there's something to be said about people who can just make the routine play all the time. And Elizabeth Hanley is you look that up in the dictionary, her picture's going to be there, and Mia is just about the same way. They're just, nothing has to be spectacular.
Right. So they come outside of Cassie. Cassie pushes it far side. Peoples is there. They're going to go. That's a great cross-court hit there by Foster. Oh, there's the block.
Good block, but that's okay because you clean that up. Now you get Cassidy.
Boy, Peoples again.
Boy, what a dig.
Oh, Cassidy finds the open spot. That was a fantastic play on both sides of the net. But
I'll tell you what.
Just knowing where to put it.
Key Peoples, besides having a tremendous name.
Absolutely.
Besides having that name, that was a great play.
I tell you, her defensive work is great.
That went out.
Oh, and I tell you, very close to having Cade.
Yeah, what a great decision by Cade to stay away from that because.
And she almost hit it accidentally. I think when she went to slide, she kind of tripped up on it.
Yeah, it took a good athlete to not hit that ball. Sometimes you're a better athlete by the play you don't make than the one you do.
Right. Oh, again, People's just defensive work is stunning.
Yeah, because Caitlin Cassidy she's on right now.
Right.
And Peoples is just not relentless. She's not giving up on it. And that's not easy to do, sit back there.
So Irish have a 10-8 lead here. We're in the first set. Caitlin Cassidy back to serve. Serve is up. They're going to go right down the middle. Nice Sidner with a softer hit. Great push by Corey. They go outside. Irish are able to control it off the Foster hit. Oh, Gerard just hammers it through the block.
That is what Gerard does as well as anybody.
That was a good job by both Foster and Sinai Sidner at the net. But Gerard said, no, I'm going to go through you.
That's right. That's why Gerard is who she is as a player in this area.
Oh, boy. Just a little tight to the net.
Yeah, Coach Halliburton's going to call the timeout.
Right.
Just, you know, we talk about minimizing mistakes,
right.
and I think we have done that from the, you know, a couple things early on, but we've done that since then. And Richwoods has made a few right here, and you combine that with some great plays by the Irish. And
you've got a 4-point lead?
Yeah, it just happens that way.
Folks, we'll take an opportunity here. I love doing this to Brian Simmons, and he's gonna throw something at me soon. But take a quick minute here to thank these wonderful families for their support of our volleyball program. The Facinos, the Gibsons, Dries and Flaherty's, Jeanettons, Lynch's, Corey's, and McClellan's. Their generosity gives us this opportunity to bring this live stream to you for every home game, and we just want to continually thank them for this great opportunity. Once again, thank you to our Peoria Notre Dame volleyball supporters for their generosity, and to you at home for being with us this evening, and for a wonderful rivalry game. The gym is just about packed.
Yeah, it's buzzing in here tonight. Yeah. It's fun.
And Irish Nation is absolutely full. I guess a 5-0 game on the soccer pitch. And I'll be honest with you, I love soccer. But, you know, it's a little rainy out there. It's going to bring them inside.
Rainy out. Soccer's playing Bloomington. They stayed for the senior night festivities, but you know what? Come in here. It's a rivalry game with Richwoods. Enjoy the comfort of the dry, warmer weather.
Might be the hotter ticket inside tonight. And for a volleyball fan, it might be the hotter ticket inside for me every night. Mia Corey with a great swing. But again, Peoples is there. Oh, my God.
Wonderful play by Gears.
You know, we talk about her being exceptional at the service line, exceptional at setting, but she does a great job at the net.
She's just, I've said this for years, Jane Gears and Claire Gerard are tremendous athletes who just, I think that sometimes, I don't want to say they go unnoticed, but they do go a little bit unnoticed.
Can we see this once again as we talk about her great network? And there she is again, side by side with Mia Corey. I mean, it's...
You watch them play volleyball, you watch them play soccer, you just see the things they do. They're just tremendous athletes that don't always get the glory.
Cassidy gets under this one. They're going to go outside. Gerard with a big swing, and
somebody's in the net. Yep, I saw that net
called
moving.
On Richwoods. Going to get called on number 1, Cammie McCullough.
When Gerard is feeling it, which obviously she was right there.
It's rivalry game.
Yeah, there's not much you're going to be able to do to stop that unless you got that big block up front. Oh.
And so
they're calling this one a little tighter.
We learned this one in the. I learned this in between games, as I thought it was a missed call on the part of our judges. Absolutely not. That is an illegal back row hit. Now that I know it, I will probably forget it. But again, that's an illegal back row hit.
Well, all I know is I trust Perry.
Yeah,
Perry's done this. He may make a mistake somewhere along the line, but you know what? He's a human being. Humans make mistakes. And Perry's a good official, and he takes pride in his officiating.
And I appreciate him because he's a teacher as well.
Yeah.
And he took time to explain it to me.
Yep.
And
he doesn't get offended if you.
No. It's coming in hot.
I thought that was coming here.
I thought we were going to introduce ourselves to a couple of the Richwoods girls, and Gerard off the block,
once
out
again.
of bounds, and the Irish have forced Coach Halliburton to call our second timeout here in the first set as they've increased their lead 18-8. And I tell you, if ever there's a time to put Irish Nation on the camera, now is the time, as they are going kind of nuts here.
There they are. Get these guys. Maybe if they see themselves on the screen.
Now they get quiet. Now
Maya
they
Ward will
let
them.
There they are. There's Irish
the,
Nation. We got to hear them. And now they get quiet.
Now they get quiet.
Yeah,
they get
exactly.
they all went the camera on them. And then, speaking of, we're talking about sponsors. I'm going to talk about Aaron Cunningham and Mike Bear and Brian Simmons. Saturday, I'm pulling into Richwoods for the football game, and I'm doing a little work at the airport, as you know, and I worked in the morning. I get to Richwoods about, 12:20, something like that, for a 1 o'clock game. And there's Aaron just now unloading his car because he had been at soccer that morning, running soccer, getting out there, and yet everything was done on time, that quick turnaround. Brian's there, Mike was there. It was just so impressed by their efforts and their dedication to doing this. Another beautiful hit by Cassidy.
Cassidy back row just absolutely buries it. No,
she's feeling pretty good tonight.
Yeah. And again, talking about our technical team here between, as you mentioned, Aaron Cunningham, Ryan Simmons, and Mike Bear, 3 exceptional men who keep this humming for us.
Yeah, and they've had, Julie Santon has been on the camera.
Absolutely.
Stephen Bradshaw's helped. I think even John Donnelly helped a little bit last Saturday.
Incredible.
Just, you get, and people want to help something that they see as good,
right.
And that is really good. So, again, just wanted to get that in before the night was over, how impressive that was Saturday for them to do what they did.
That's a good swing on the far side. Number 1, Cammie McCullough, going right off the block and out of bounds. Much needed.
Yeah, Richwoods needed to get one. That had been a long stretch.
Well, with that, number 6, Khalees Dykeman will check in. And you know where Khalees went to grade school?
Where did she go?
St. Mark's.
Really?
Yes, she did. So the serve is up for number 14, Deja Foster.
Nice
right
block.
Off the block.
Nice block. Is that McCullough on the block?
I think Cammie McCullough was right there.
Very, very nice
Side
play.
by side, I think Sinai Sidner right next to her.
Sinai Sidner, it seems like she's been playing volleyball for a long time
Absolutely.
at Richwoods. And
St.
I
Thomas
remember her as a St.
graduate.
Thomas kid.
Absolutely.
And coming to some camps and so forth here. And wonderful young lady. That's out.
And just if I'm not mistaken, they're calling that out. Again, they're looking at the replay. Not that they can change their call, but I think
all they got to do is ask us.
Yeah, I think Jane Gears, Claire Gerard, and Sinai Sidner were all on the same team.
That's a pretty good team.
That's a tough team.
Yeah.
So they're going to go outside to Dykeman. Dykeman tips it far side. Out of bounds it goes. And the Irish increase their lead, 22-10 here, first set.
Now is the point where I know it looks, 22-10. That's hard to come back. We can't take our foot off the gas now because it's going to carry into the second. You don't want them to get a little run here and start feeling better about themselves.
That's a great
boy,
tip
that's
ball.
a perfect.
Absolutely beautifully tip ball here by Sidnor. Sinai Sidner just finds that back corner and just dropped it in there like it was from a hot air balloon.
Yeah, you couldn't do it anymore.
I bet you weren't expecting a hot air balloon reference tonight, were you?
Well, anything is possible when you
with the two of us here. That's a nice swing there. Back row from Cassidy. It just sails.
And Coach Halliburton caught that one in the leg. She's limping around a little bit, so see if she needs some ice.
Mariah Cade with a nice serve. Oh, nice job by Cade to get that up. Boy, what an effort by number 11, Leslie Longenbach, who's been out for a while because there's just a rotation there.
And you know what? And that's kind of like, a football team controlling the ball on offense. Right. You keep the other team's offense off the field. That's what we did with Longenbach. Exactly. She had the first kill of the game. That was very impressive.
I just saw Emma Schomburg check in. I'm like, where's Emma been all night? Well, it's just part of that rotation.
It just hasn't worked out.
So they're going to go right to number 1, Cammie McCullough.
I'll tell you what, that doesn't happen very often with Emily Bailey. That just shows you the hit McCullough put on it.
McCullough is strong hitting member of the Knights team here. And we will see number 5, Dia Saunders, check back in for the Knights. And Hanley takes a good swing.
Oh, that was down.
And it's going to be called in. It looked
that was a beautiful spot.
It looked good from where we were.
And you know what? I always read the opposing coach. Coach Halliburton looked right down at it, and she didn't say a word.
Yeah, she just kind of looked at game point here, 24-13. Claire Gerard to serve, place it beautifully. Knights get it up. Free ball's going to be set over by Longenbach.
Too bad.
And you can just see the awkward position for how Jane was set, and away it went. We're going to get a substitution here as number 4, Key Peoples will check back in. And again, she was out for a stretch there too.
Yeah, which is okay for us.
A strong defensive player.
She is really good.
And Cassidy, she hasn't had too many missed hits there.
No. And you can take a few swings like that when you've got a big lead, but again, we don't want them to feel a little bit better about themselves as this thing ends. You want to end this thing, put it away, just like that, and then it's done.
I tell you, Caitlin Cassidy is putting on a clinic tonight, and so the Irish take that first set, 25-14, 15 in what was pretty convincing fashion, even though the score might have tightened up there towards the end of that first set. It was a pretty convincing first set.
It went from back and forth to us going up 20-8, and that pretty much decided it. We've said this over and over at this level, you know, with the way volleyball goes, if you get in the 20s before the other team gets in double figures, you're generally going to win this.
All right, so something's going on here right now. I'm not even sure what's going on, but we'll take a break here, folks, for the next 3 minutes, and we'll be back for the second set.
You will be given 2 minutes. Whoever is the team will end it again. Needs a PND t-shirt and PND sticker.
Folks, welcome back to the varsity contest between the visiting Richwood Knights and our Peoria Notre Dame Irish. Coach, it was a great first set for the Irish, 25-15.
It was, and now that the problem is you got to win 2.
Yeah.
And
keep that
winning the 1 is not, that's not enough. So we can't lose focus. We got to do exactly what we did in that first set, and we'll be okay if we can do that. But
well, Cammie McCullough comes out and serves an ace right away, and Claire Gerard does what the Irish need to do. Stop that immediately, get the point back. It's 1-1 now, and we'll see Jane Gears head back to serve for the Irish.
Yeah, sometimes an easy win on the first set is not good because things just kind of got out of hand, and things went bad for Richwoods, things went well for us. Great play by Gears once again.
Oh, I like that Cassie took a swing at that though. Let's keep the pressure on.
And we just can't, like I said, we keep the pressure on. We can't lose focus. We just got to play the game the way we're supposed to play.
So number 4, Key Peoples checks back in, defensive specialist for this Richwoods team. And wow,
Claire Gerard is listening to us because Claire is saying, I'm not going to back off.
Number 10, Claire Gerard with one of the biggest hits I've seen tonight. And that one goes into the net. Rare service error for Claire.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, but as well as she's played, we'll get by that one, but let's get it back. Still serving for Richwoods is a good player. That's a big hit. And they were in the net anyway, so I think it was holding on for dear life because Cassidy has been on tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, you just go until her arm falls off. But again, we need her for tomorrow night's senior night.
She's just such an athlete.
Oh boy, her foot slipped out from under Peoples there, and she still got that ball up.
Peoples is good.
By Bailey to get there. Oh, I think Elizabeth Hanley might have almost hit somebody there.
She take out.
I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if there's any little interference with the fans there. Certainly not on purpose. Good job by Gerard. What a great first pass.
That's going to be dangerous for Richwoods. You get that set and there's no block up front.
Yep.
Your only hope is that Cassidy's either going to hit it into the net or hit it long, and she did a little bit of the net.
Right, but still.
The good part of the net.
Enough that it got through there. So Katie Brooke will check in for the Irish. We're all knotted up, 4-4. We're in the second set. Irish trying to put it away in 2. Serve is up. They're going to go right back, and boy, Emily Bailey.
That's just Bailey. That's the difference again between.
Oh, right off the block. Good job by Mia Corey. Jane Gears again.
There's Bailey again.
I tell you.
She's just tough break.
The frustration on Mia Corey's face right there. You can totally see it, but I love that she attempted that.
Again, I just can't. If there's libero anywhere better than Bailey, we don't want to play her.
Yeah, exactly.
Just unbelievable plays.
Exceptional.
Because Richwoods made some really good plays there. Tough break.
Number 14, Deja Foster, going for the little net shot. Doesn't quite get over. And we will see Caitlin Cassidy back to serve. 5-5 tie. Let's see if the Irish can't go on a little run here. Nice hustle there for Mariah Cade. Going to go off the net. Going to go outside. Claire Gerard goes hard at it. It's going to be tight. Back row swing for Cassidy.
You feel like you can set Cassidy anywhere on the floor tonight and she's going to deliver.
I feel like there's about 4 Caitlin Cassidys out there. They're setting her everywhere. So Caitlin Cassidy once again back to serve. That one's going to go outside to Dykeman.
Boy, Jane Gears is just all over the net tonight. And then she comes back to set Gerard.
They're going to go, good tip ball there, but the Irish are ready for it. Boy, that is flat-footed Caitlin Cassidy just placed that beautifully and off the block. Look at that.
With no panic. I mean, this is a sophomore in high school.
Completely confident right now in her game. Nice serve from Caitlin Cassidy. They're going to go outside to Cleese Dykeman again. Nice swing from Dykeman. Bump set. Gerard off the block.
Boy, nice block.
Bailey. They go middle. Corey.
And there's Mia Corey. Just her placement is just impeccable most times.
Watch her eyes here as she just glances to see where to place it. Beautiful job by Mia Corey. Archer extending their lead now 8-5. Second set. Oh, off the net. They're going to go right back to the middle. Oh, Mia Corey goes, again, I love her ability to react so quickly. That one's not going to clear the top of the net. It's going to drop.
Well, and Corey, you know, much like Hanley, you know, really all the kids, but they're the ones that I really know. They never give up on anything.
Right.
And until they hear a whistle or something's done, they never give up.
Go middle here. Going to come back outside. Oh, and just off the outside part of Gerard's hand. Again, doesn't happen too often, but.
You know what I tell Claire? Keep swinging.
Yeah. Go right back to her.
That's right.
So Saunders will
deliver most times.
We'll welcome back Longenbach for Saunders as Cade serves for the Knights. Oh, big block there for Richwoods. Oh, and another block for Richwoods.
Yeah, I'm not sure that got over the net. I think that's.
That was touched.
That was touched.
I thought they might have called a lift there, but it was absolutely touched by Richwoods.
We do have the benefit of replay, but we know what we saw.
Oh, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh. And take a look at the replay here. Longenbach with a little glance back, letting her know that she's there.
Good play.
I tell you, folks, I love these rivalry games. Corey sends it high. Good job by Gerard to get there. Gerard takes a crack at it. It's going to go long.
I think that was long, yep.
We're all tied up, I agree. I think this one just had a little too much on it. And we're obstructed, but. And Irish Nation coming alive here in the second set. Oh, Corey takes a good swing. They're going to go far to Cleese Dykeman. Dykeman with a soft set over. Corey tips, far corner.
Oh, boy, great play by Cade.
Yeah, talk about hustle. Wow, that is a great, oh boy. Longenbach is here and she is making her presence well known.
Yeah, we got to find a way to get Cassidy back involved, but you know, Richwoods already, you know, they're at 10 right now. It was 20-8, the first set. So, you know, you just, you know, when that first one ends, it's over. And you gotta zero in and play. And Richwoods has done a good job of that.
Absolutely. So, folks, we're in the second set. Knights lead 10-9. The Knights absolutely have to win this, or we're all going home here a little bit earlier. Otherwise, they pull it out. We got a long night.
Yeah, we certainly don't want a third set because anything can happen in that third one. And we had all the momentum early. We can't let that up right now.
So, folks, once again, tomorrow night we will be back here on the live stream for senior night as we welcome the Indians of Brimfield. We'll be playing 3 games, I believe. I think we're slated for all 3.
I believe so. All 3 levels.
And again, last time I think we were in here calling a game against Brimfield. It was a soon-to-be state championship Brimfield girls basketball team.
That's right. That's right. And they made a really good showing against a really good 3A team here.
Absolutely.
And then went on to win the state.
Oh, great job on the block.
That's a big play.
That's a big block there between Jane and Mia Corey. Jane Gears and Mia Corey just in a hard swing from Cleese Dykeman.
Because that's what you want to see coming out of that timeout. You want to get back, get in control.
And for a tie game, there's a lot of momentum on the Richwood side of the net. Now it's pretty even here. Oh, yeah, going to get a double hit on this. And you're going to tell
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think, let's look at the spin here.
You know what? It did look kind of left-right.
Awkward.
It did look a little, I'm not saying it was a double hit, but it looked funny.
And again, I'm not going to question Perry Drum. He's been doing this for a long time. That's a good tip. I tell you, it was well timed.
Yeah, McCullough does a really nice job for the Knights.
So number 8, Meredith Haynes checks in for the Knights.
Good old Meredith. Meredith, since she was a little kid, and just glad to see her out here competing. Oh, what an effort. My goodness.
Oh.
Richwoods deserved that one.
I tell you, Longenbach is owning the net right now.
And the play by Cade was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right.
To race up on that, her momentum almost took her through the net and into the brick wall. She was just moving. It's a good swing by Cassie again. 3 ball sent over by Haynes. Tip ball by Gears. And that's going to drop by Longenbach again. Was that a net call or was it called down?
I think it was called down.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got to find a way to get Cassidy involved here.
Yep. Get Longenbach off the net.
That was out. We got a break.
3 ball is going to be sent over. Let's see if the Irish can get set up here. Yep,
I think that was out.
Yeah, absolutely was out.
Yep.
I think somebody was looking for
maybe
some action at the net, but no, there was nothing. And folks, this is fantastic high school volleyball right here. Off the block. Oh, great hustle by Longenbach. Boy,
that's big time.
Just tough work.
Yeah, the difference here is, they've been able to keep they getting Longenbach in the game. We got that stretch in that first set.
Right.
By the time she got back in, it's 20-8.
Right.
Well, she's a difference maker up front.
Just not much McCullough could do on that dig. And, great effort by the Irish. Will it stay in? No. That was tough for Jane to the reaction time for Jane on that one was a difficult one.
Yeah, just the fact that she was able to even be able to make a play and make it competitive was something.
But Leslie Longenbach right now is working like a machine. Rare miss hit from Key Peoples.
Yeah, we've got to get a little something going and get Longenbach out.
Great effort by Gears to read that. This is going to get tipped high and over. Peoples is there. They go outside, down the line, and in it goes for number 14, Deja Foster.
Very good play by Foster.
She's been quiet this set. And now Longenbach is off the front row, but, they bring in Dia Saunders. That doesn't help the Irish a whole ton. Hanley sends it over, and right away they go outside. And just a rare miss hit there for number 14, Deja Foster. Mia Corey checks in.
Now we're in a pretty good spot here.
This is a good setup for the Irish.
Not bad. This is not bad.
Got Emily Bailey serving, goes deep to Peoples.
We'll take that.
Exactly what the Irish are looking for here. Emily Bailey back to serve once again. Just not the time you want it.
No. Now we got to get it back.
Number 3, Sam Campbell will check in for the Knights.
That's where we want to go.
Absolutely.
If we start going that direction, we're going to be able to get a few things going here.
Nice swing there from Cassidy again, and Caitlin's having a night.
Yeah.
She is seeing the ball well, hitting it in the spots that she is wanting to hit it in, and it's turning into good games. These service errors for the Irish are keeping the Knights in the game. If they could capitalize on these, it would be certainly beneficial. I know I'm not sounding like the genius I want to right now. I'm not saying anything completely earth-shattering here, but a good first pass from Emily Bailey.
Oh. Well, what you don't want to do is you don't want to waste the opportunity where you have Caitlin Cassidy up front.
Right.
And now she's in back serving because we can't get a serve in. That's exactly. And again, it's like free throws. Nobody goes up to the line trying to miss a free throw. Nobody goes to the line trying to miss a serve.
Absolutely.
So that's 3 in a row.
Three service errors in a row for the Irish, and just keeping a 2-point buffer for the Knights. And again, like 19-17, you can manage, but pretty soon,
if it gets to be 22-18 or 23-18, that gets a little tougher.
Pretty soon, it's going to be out of reach. It's going to be tight.
That's a tough play.
Oh, it's going to come in.
Good effort.
And a nice save by DJ right in front of us.
Good thing he's young and athletic, because I am neither. Coming with Addison Bellamy.
Addison Bellamy going to come in and serve for number 16, Mia Corey.
Addison had a great JV match.
Tip ball is going to go just out of the reach of the block and down.
And you notice when Bailey is not on the floor, those tip balls are more effective than when she is on the floor.
So Meredith Haynes will check back in, and now we got a captain. I assume Captain Deja Foster is asking for a rotation check. All looks good.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a point now.
Serve is up. Katie Brook is under it. They go outside. Gerard goes hard at it. It's going to drop in. You can see the frustration of Coach Halliburton as she talks to Cammie McCullough.
Yeah, we got to get on a little run here. Let's reverse the pressure now.
Critical point right here for the Irish. Great serve.
Well, we got to serve in.
Let's see if this free ball gets over. No, it's not. And that, what would you say, that 21-foot blocker right there for the Irish, maybe a little taller. And
like we say, it giveth and it taketh away. And it does that on a regular basis. But what a play by Cade just to even make that a possibility for the Knights. So it's been good fun volleyball. I don't want to see anybody give up points by bad serves. I want to see the points where they're not being just great plays that are making the points, no matter which way they go.
So I'm gonna try not to jinx this here, but ask Brian Simmons to throw. Well, you know what? I'm going to let him leave up Irish Nation up there.
Yeah, keep them up there.
He's got some replays going. So let's let that happen, and we're going to go back to action.
There they are.
All right, folks. Let's see if the Irish can put it away here in 2 sets. Longenbach is back in the game. She gets blocked.
That was crucial.
They're going to tip that ball over. There's Hanley. They're going to go
outside
outside
here.
Gerard right at the block. I love it.
To block Longenbach and then get it back and make that play is huge.
That's a great swing by Claire Gerard here, number 10.
I don't know who made the block on Longenbach, but I'm sure it was probably
I think a combination
Schomburg and then Hanley.
Yep. It's well-timed yelling in the crowd.
Yeah.
So Key Peoples will check in. And Key with a great first set. Hasn't been on the floor a ton here in the second set. That's going to sail along, and the Knights are going to take a lead here. Late in the second set, the Irish need to get this point back.
Now it gets crucial to get it back.
Serve is up. Oh, that was in. Drop in.
Oh, he called it out.
Oh, boy.
The Richwoods crowd does not like it.
Yeah, probably shouldn't show that one again. All right, serve is up.
If I was a betting man, I would say that one was in.
Yeah, I think so too.
But like we said earlier tonight, things seem to balance out.
Yep. Well, the Knights take a 23-22 lead. We're getting late here in the second set. Longenbach back to serve for the Knights. Irish need to get this back. Emily Bailey's under. They go outside to Cassidy. Cassidy goes off the block and out of bounds it goes.
Yep. Did not hit the. I think all it hit was the net.
I don't know if we have time to see that one again really quick. As we get a timeout here, I think we do. I think that's the right call.
Quick, but I think it might, just from what I saw, it sure looked like it just hit the net.
I think probably showing it might be a bad idea right now, just to incite the crowd.
Yeah.
So, boy, that was a great hit there by Gerard. So, folks, here, Knights are in the lead 24-22. Second set. Irish have to go 3-0 to take this one home, or at least
we got at least
2 points.
We got to get 2. 2 to keep this thing going.
Longenbach back to serve.
And I think if I'm Richwoods, I like having this young lady serving.
Folks, we're going to play 3 as the Knights take this one. 25-22. As number 14, Deja Foster, heads up for the coin flip with Jane Gears. And folks, we'll be back, I assume, in 3 minutes. I only see 1 minute.
There we go.
We'll be back in 3 minutes. I'm trying to see who gets the coin flip. And I'm going to look see who got the serve will go to Notre Dame. We'll be back in just over 3 minutes. Folks, welcome back to the third set of this varsity contest between the visiting Knights of Richwoods High School and our very own Notre Dame Irish. First set went to the Irish 25-15, and Richwoods battled in a fantastic second set, 25-22, and took that one. And here we have the third one with the Irish taking the first serve. Jane Gears back to get things started for the Irish. This one will go to 25.
Oh.
And we're getting a lift call by Langenbach.
Little missed time, but
yep.
Let's see, did she?
I don't know. That just kind of looked like a tip ball. The angle's a little tough there, but you know what? Perry had a better view than I did.
Sometimes when it looks funny, you know, the call will go.
Yep. So Khalees Steichman gets it over. I like Gerard going right after the block. Khalees Steichman going to send the free ball over. Irish are there. They're going to go to Hanley, and down it goes. Langenbach picks up where she left off in the second set. We're going to get a substitution here as Sanaya Sidnor checks in for number 3, Sam Campbell. Number 1, Cammie McCullough back to serve for the Knights. Ball's up. Good hustle by the Irish to get it off. Ball's tipped. Emily Bailey's there. Emily sends it high. Oh, that's a great bump set. That's
and that is out.
That was a fantastic bump set there on the part of the Knights. I'm not even sure who did that one. I want to say it was McCullough.
And it might have been. I was looking somewhere else, but
I've got a memory of a goldfish. So, but here comes Claire Gerard. Try to build on this 1-point lead here. Oh, and there's the
beautiful
block for the Irish.
Schaumburg and Cassidy.
That's a great kind of sophomore.
Two sophomores.
Here. Yep. And we'll see Gerard back to serve. On just her miss hit.
Yeah, our serving has just been real spotty tonight after the first set.
Right. So the Irish lead 3-2 as Key Peoples is back to serve. They get a bump set to Cassie. She goes high and over the block. Peoples with the bump set. And the block is there. Schaumburg greets it.
Schaumburg's done a really nice job up the net today.
And again, like you see Schaumburg hustle off, and you bring Mia Corey in.
Yeah.
You know, again, it's a great trade-off.
It really is, and what you really get is, you know, Mia is probably a little more effective on offense right now.
That play there from Claire Gerard that's going to make the highlight reel for the season. That was a fantastic play to keep this going. Great effort there by Cassie. Keep it going. Tough play. Oh, another hustle play by Claire Gerard. Good tip by Corey.
Now let's set something up here.
Nice swing by Elizabeth Hanley. Just a little too much on it. And again, I'd love to see the Irish just go back to absolute basics right now.
Yeah, I want to see us find Cassidy a little bit more consistently.
Yeah. We're going to get I'm not sure what's going on here.
They're looking for a towel. We did have one right there. I don't know where
it went down. I'm not sure. I know somebody took it. I thought I saw it. Oh, we could use it's a Cubs towel. We can use that on the floor all day long.
Yeah, you can wipe your floor with that.
Yeah. I have several comments
Cubs
I'd like
are used
to use
to
right now. But
being swept. Is that what you would do with that?
It's the only time you'll see that logo in October.
Of course, you know what the Cub fans will say with the Cardinal fans is you're the ones that got swept, but the Cardinal fans are going to come back and say, well, at least we were there.
Yeah.
And the White Sox fans, what do they say, Jim?
Well, that's a great play by the That one did not clear the top of the net, and so the Irish will get the point. And we'll see Katie Brooke check in and head back to serve with the Irish leading 5-3. They're going to go right to, that's a great effort on the initial pass there. That's Deja Foster getting that going. And I thought she was setting it to Pia Saunders, but it went right back to Foster, and she hustled up and just had a nice tip on that
those little tips are really hurting us right now.
Oh, great pass by Katie Brooke. And we're going to tip it right back. Oh, boy, Deja Foster looked like she tweaked her ankle a little bit there. Oh,
that's the kind of tip I want to see come out of Cassidy.
That's absolutely what we wanted from. We weren't able to set up Caitlin Cassidy like that much in the second set.
Right.
And that we need to see more of that. I'm watching Deja Foster right now. It looked like she tweaked her ankle a little bit, but she seems to be okay. And there's no way she's coming out of this game, no matter what.
She knows her value to this team and how important this match is to her.
Not only as a player, as a captain, as a leader, all of that. Good tip ball. Yeah, she's moving just fine now. Oh, Shane Gears just slipped on the floor as well. You'll see number 10, Kayla Williams, check in for the Knights as Deja Foster will head back to serve. Irish lead 6-5. We're in the third set. First to 25. Oh, boy.
Oh, Jane
How
Gears.
did she pull that off?
Yeah, that's got to be that's a lift. Nothing else that looked funny.
Yeah.
But I think it was definitely the right call.
Although in Pia Saunders' defense, I feel like I've seen a few of those tonight, and what gets a call, what doesn't get a call. Someday I want to sit down with Perry and say,
yeah, how do you determine?
Yeah, what do you look for? How do you know? Oh, you know what? I think that, was that a tip? Was that a miss hit?
It almost looked a little bit more like a miss hit.
Yeah.
But you know what? She's going to tell you it was a tip, and I don't blame her.
Because just the way her hand moved quicker than the ball did, it was an impressive way to get it over. Oh, nice job by Schaumburg to get that over high. Boy, Longenbach just hammered that ball through.
She's good.
Yeah. Does a great job of avoiding the block, and not much Cassidy could do on that one. Just came very quickly. Mariah Cade, high ball. We go outside to Gerard, and that'll give the Knights, I believe, their first lead here in the third set.
I think you're right, because we had for the first time in the 3 sets, we had the first point.
Right. It'll be a good time for the Irish to get it right back. Katie Brooke, good job. Well, we're going to get that lift called right back. So now, we did not see that same call in either of the first 2 games. So
no.
I think they are, like you mentioned this in the first set, that they were calling it a lot tighter.
I think so. I think they have a little bit maybe higher expectations.
Good job by the Irish to hold off on that one. It was a long serve for Cammie McCullough. See Elizabeth Hanley check in for the Irish. As number 11, Jane Gears back to serve. Senior setter for Notre Dame.
Yeah, we've just got to clean.
Oh,
that's a tough break for the Knights. We've got to clean some things up, though.
Right.
Our scores seem like they've been on errors on the
right.
other side. We're making a lot of errors of giving them points. If we play clean volleyball for the next few minutes, I think we're going to be in good shape. Like right now, we need to take advantage of this.
Absolutely.
This has got to be a set and a good hit.
Good job by
We'll
Emma
take
Schaumburg. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, folks. I'm not sure if we can pick that up on the replay. Yeah, you just at the end of that play.
Yeah.
Our down official. Oh, what is the call here?
He's just going to get a different volleyball.
I think the Richwood fans are frustrated that the official called the play off by calling it, but he wasn't going to risk a collision down
well,
there.
and where the ball was, it was out of bounds anyway.
That's a great play by Mariah Cade.
Now that's more like it. That's what we have to do. We can do that for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're going to be in business. Everything about that was clean.
Claire Gerard just kind of doing what Claire Gerard does.
Yeah.
It is.
And she's very good at it.
Yeah. Serve is up for Gears. They're going to go to Longenbach, and again,
speaking of good at it,
it is a very good combination between McCullough and Longenbach.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing of beauty when you look at the perfect set, a lot of room between the swing and the net, which made a block really hard to do.
Foster with a great job getting under
should be out.
Yep. Big swing there for Kayla Williams. It's a nice set. I think she just got under it a little bit and it sailed far. So we will see Claire Gerard back to serve. Good serve from Gerard. Play Deja Foster. Does everything pretty darn well out there.
Yeah, she really does. That's the reason why she's captain.
Yeah. That one did not look like it was clear at the top of the net, and I agree with the official's call.
I don't even think that one was debatable.
No. So Key Peoples will check in for the Knights. She will head back to serve. Cassidy goes
right nice block.
Wow. Big block. I believe that was number 15.
That was Sidner. Big time block. That was impressive.
Just that block forces us into a tie game here.
Go at it again.
Yep. This time they thought, let's go around it, just regroup. Beautifully tipped ball by Deja Foster, and the Knights have again taken the lead. 13-12.
We're just not defending the tip ball very well at all.
No.
And I don't know if it's back on our heels, if you know what the issue is.
Richwoods is really
just dominating up front right now.
They've really fully taken control of the momentum right now.
Yeah.
I suspect that there's one more point here. The timeout's coming. They're going to go right back to the middle. And the Irish respond with a block of their own.
Return the favor.
Oh, great hustle by Gerard. Here they come to Cassidy. They go to the block. And
again, that's 3 in a row.
Absolutely. Something has to change here, and there's the timeout. Jacqueline Kelly wants them to discuss how to get around this block, because right now, Richwoods has the exact recipe they need on that night.
And it's been Sidner.
Yeah.
Who's, you know, not the tallest person on the floor, but man, is she timing it well and getting where she needs to be.
So folks, we're in the third set here between Notre Dame and Richwoods. Fantastic rivalry game. First set went to Notre Dame 25-15. Second set went to Richwoods 25-22. This third set, Knights have control 15-12. We're in a race to 25. And Key Peoples has the serve as we come out of Notre Dame's first timeout. I'm going to check in with our technical genius, Brian Simmons. How are you doing up there, Mr. Simmons? He gives me a good nod, and we're back in action. Well, that's going to be an ace here for Richwoods, and we'll take a 4-point lead. Not what Notre Dame wanted coming out of that timeout.
No, we've been flat almost from the start of the second set, and just have never regained what we had in the first set. Everything's been a block.
Yep.
Up front.
Here they go out to Deja Foster. It's off the tip, and it's not. I tell you, Richwoods has full control right now. Full control. 17-12 in favor of the Knights. 17-12, Knights lead. Key Peoples with the serve. And again, just, I tell you, we might see another quick timeout here.
Yeah, we have just, like right now, we have just completely fallen apart.
I tell you, if predicting timeouts was a payable skill, I might have a future.
I think you are right on it. You've nailed it.
And folks, here we are. I wish I knew the score at the start of this run. I know we were tied at 12s at one point.
Yeah.
But I think the Irish had a point or two lead before this run, but at least 6-0 run. And Key Peoples just has control.
Yeah, and it's been Sibner with 3 straight blocks and another one here. They've just dominated us really in all facets. We got in the second set. I thought we got really careless. We served the ball into the net a few times. We lost focus. You win 25-15, you think it's easy. Sometimes the worst thing that can happen to a basketball team or a football team is halftime. And sometimes right here, that first one ended. So did the momentum.
This is tough right now. It's the strong work by the Knights. They are clicking. And just you can see the frustration on Key People's faces. She had all the momentum going with her serving. Now as Emily Bailey heads back to serve for the Irish.
Well, we got our work cut out for us.
She really needs to go to work here. Ball is tipped. Oh gosh, there's Emily Bailey just doing what she does. Key Peoples gets the ball up. They're going to go outside. Foster with a good tip ball, and it's going to drop for the point.
Yeah, they're pretty much doing whatever they want to do at the net against us right now, whether it's tips, kills, blocks. They're controlling everything up at the net.
But this service rotation gets Longenbach off the net, which again isn't the worst thing for the Irish. So bump set's going to go back to Foster. Foster goes cross court. Cassidy greets it. They're going to go back to Cassidy. She tips it. It's going to drop for the point. And again, this is a little bit of what the Irish need.
Yeah, we've got to get a few of these things.
Katie Brook will check in. And head right back to the service line. And again, it's a race to 25. Irish have to outscore the Knights 9-5 here. Not impossible, but it is difficult. Good swing by Mia Corey. Free ball will be sent back. Jane Gears goes middle. Corey goes up. And
yeah, there's one. We just got it again.
Yep,
one at a time. And you have to think about it that way.
So the score is 20-15. Katie Brook back to serve. It's going to be tight. Tip ball sent over. They go outside. Caitlin Cassidy. She tips it. No lift call there. I am absolutely shocked that no lift call is called on that.
Boy, and that play there by, I believe it was Peoples. She served the ball into the net.
Absolutely incredible.
Earlier, gets herself a little, kind of her head down a little bit, and then she comes back and makes that play.
But again, on the respond to the tip, an open hand.
Yeah, call we needed.
Yep.
Call we definitely needed.
The Knights are in complete control as the Irish started to make a run here. It's 22-15, folks.
Yeah, we're in trouble right now.
22-15, and the Irish have to stop the bleeding. Coach Kelly has no timeouts left. Ball is tipped. Oh, great effort by Emily Bailey. Asia Foster takes a good swing. The Irish respond. Back row swing from Gerard. That's going to go out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, Peoples.
if she's not sore tomorrow, holy cow. But again, what I love, the stoicism on her face is incredible. She never breaks. Oh, this is going to be tough to handle. And again, that is a tough first pass.
Yeah.
And again, we haven't seen many miscues from people.
But Richwoods still right now is playing with house money. They've got a little bit that, they just, such a game of momentum and different runs. It's going to be another, we just have to know that about every time that Foster goes up, it's going to be a tip, just like with Mia.
That's a great shot. I tell you, this front row for Richwoods is tough.
They are. They're very active.
Oh.
Tough break. That just doesn't happen very often with James.
No. We'll get a substitution here as number 10, Kayla Williams, will check in for the Knights. And number 14, Captain Deja Foster, back to serve. She's going to try to put it away here with a couple of points.
That's a good start for her.
Absolutely. So game point here. Richwoods fans are on their feet. Foster serves. They're going to go out to senior Gerard, takes a big swing, and Irish will get the point.
We live to see another serve.
I tell you, it is going to come down. Addison Bellamy will check in for Notre Dame. Irish are going to have to outscore the Knights here, 6-1.
Yeah. We've got to get.
They go outside.
Got to get something going, and that's it.
That'll do it, folks. And Richwood will take this one. 15-25, 25-22, and 25-18 in 3 sets. Freshman game goes to Notre Dame, JV goes to Richwoods, and the varsity game goes to Richwoods. I tell you, folks, it is, as predicted, a great night of volleyball.
Yeah, it really was, and you know what? Richwoods deserved that. They could have easily losing 25-15.
Absolutely.
Could have just hung their heads, and they didn't. They played hard. It's a big game for them, and they played, I think, almost like it was a bigger game for them than our kids played like it was for us.
Without a doubt.
And it just kind of looked that way here. And all credit too. I mean, it's, you can say, well, our kids, we had a 4-day weekend and you come back, and today's Richwoods is on fall break right now. They're not even in school.
Wow.
So for them to, be able to do that, give them credit, and, their kids showed up, and it was a good effort on their part, and they deserve this thing.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So, folks, that'll do it for us here in the kitchen. Knights take it in 3 sets. We will see you hopefully very soon. We'll be back here tomorrow night.
Yeah, we've got to shake this one off. Be
ready
to compete and win on senior night.
Absolutely. The Brimfield Indians will be here tomorrow night for 3 games. We look forward to seeing you then. On behalf of all our wonderful crew here, in particular Aaron Cunningham and Brian Simmons, who are running our technical side, and my fantastic partner, Coach Mike Plunkett. Mike, it's always a pleasure to be with you here.
A lot of fun, and looking forward to tomorrow night.
We'll be right back here with you folks in less than 24 hours. Thank you. God bless you all. Good night.